dimensional pieces and things that come to life. As well as using our products for card making, you can also use them for scrapbooking and mixed media and mixing some of your own products that you've already got in your crafty stash. I'd love you all to join us to watch us on Hochanda and see the demonstrations and the hints and tips that I can bring to you. Great for new crafters and experienced crafters as well. So make sure you don't miss the Dolly Dimples craft shows on Hochanda.
Hello, good morning, and good morning to you. This is lovely Annette from Hobbygrass. We've got a very exciting show with you coming up. So beautiful designs that we're going to have a look at in a moment. Now, we are very, very busy. We're very busy for these dies. First of all, I'm going to give you the details. So this is of the bundle, 569112. These are your nesting dies. We've got a freedom price as well, 48.58. Including your P&P if you're getting a freedom price. So this is 44 dies in total. That is a lot of dies that you're getting. So before we go into that in more detail, how long, is this your company or how long have you worked for them?
No, it's not my company. I'm the designer behind Simple and Basic. And I do not work for Hobbygrass, but I buy from them because I have my own web shop in Denmark for 3 years. And 2 years ago I needed some dies and stamps from them, and they said, I think you can do them and we'll make them for you. And it was the start.
How flattering.
And last year I got my own line called Simple and Basic. So
well done you.
1 year anniversary for me.
Oh, amazing. Well done. So let's talk about this bundle, obviously called Simple and Basic. Tell me about this bundle and what you're getting in this.
You're getting a lot of dies, a lot of basic dies in different basic shapes. I have put 2 of them on this card here. I don't know if you can display, because you have one in your ear to tell you where to show it.
Yeah, we can see. Oh, let's tell you what, let's put that, is that okay if we put it there? And we're going to get so you can see the little hearts in there as well. Yeah,
they'll be displayed later on as well. But the basic shape is the square one. They have a dotted line, a double dotted line around in the edges, and I have put, or I have made it in another way, the round basic shape, just die cut it 2 in one time.
Ah, okay, so these are some of the shapes from the dies?
Yes, they are.
So I'm going to hold a couple of these. I love these, if we can see these that well. So I love these outlines that you've got with these 2 circles. You see it? Yeah, great.
And this is how it works when you put 2 dies in a combination. I can find one for you just to show.
Okay, have a look at these as well. So they're great. And then I've got some samples here which I'm going to show you, which are absolutely gorgeous. So let's have a look at this. Look at this. So is this a sample that you've done?
No. I would like to if it was me, but Lena, who's going to be here later on the show, has designed the cards, and I was allowed to use them for this show because she has used several of these basic.
Great, we're going to meet her at 11. And has she done this one as well?
Yes, she has.
Oh, look at this. I love that. Look at it. And that is using the dies from this bundle?
Yeah.
Great.
As a background. She has used the square ones for the teddy bear. Some of the large ones in different sizes.
Great, okay. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So busy for this 569112. You are getting 44 dies in total. And then what else were you going to show me?
Yeah, the way to do these frames are to put 2 dies together with the tape and run them through the die cutting machine. And then you have another kind of frame which I have put on in silver glitter.
Oh, okay. So maybe you could show us that later.
Yes, sure you can.
That would be great, yeah. So, details for that on your screen, 569112. But you're getting a freedom price too, £48.58, including your P&P. So, brilliant deals. Now, maybe you just want the circles and the ovals. I'm going to bring the details up for that. 927366. I like these. These are great. £26.99 and your P&P. So you're getting 22 dies, or you can have the squares and the rectangles. So if you wanted to almost split the bundle, you can buy them, the squares and the rectangles. So again, details for that, 043807 £26.99. It's coming from Denmark, so 6 days extended delivery, not long to wait at all. So we're going to move on to our next item. So this is your basic base tag. Item number 805374. £10.99 is your price plus P&P. There's 10 dies in here. So your simple and basic base tag with add-ons die set. So these are some of these samples here that, well, yeah, we're looking at the dies now. And then if we have a look at these little samples, so these are absolutely beautiful. Tell us about these.
I do like the idea that you can mix and match with different layers. You can use them either alone, as I have done on the blue one, or in combination with some of the other layers shown at the one for the Advent calendar.
Yeah, the Advent calendar, of course. Yeah, and the little boxes as well, which are so cute, adding their little tags. We've got the die for that actually coming up. But yeah, look how lovely that is with the ribbon, putting your little tag on. So beautiful, you know, if you're thinking of gifts. 805374. It is just £10.99 for that, and your P&P. You get so many little bits in here, the hearts and the tags and the little labels, so much. 10 dies in total. Now we've got the pillar box die. So this is great. We think this is going to be very, very busy. Item number 619067. £25.99 plus your P&P. Now you're getting 10 dies. So pillow box with add-ons. And there's, again, so much in here for you to be able to obviously make the box and pop on the heart, the circle. You've got the tags as well, and some of these samples for these are absolutely gorgeous. Have a look at these. Great for jewellery boxes at Christmas time, or wedding favours, or honestly, these are going to be so busy. What do you like about these?
That you can use them for different purpose.
Yeah. And have you found these are very popular? Do people seem attracted to these? Yeah.
I can see that on Facebook, Crafting with Hochanda, the Facebook page.
Yes.
I could see the comments.
I know. We said, me and my producer actually, the minute we came in, said these are going to be very busy. So 619067, £25.99 and your P&P. You're waiting just 6 days for that because it is coming from Denmark. So beautiful there. Now we've got the tags. Let's have a look at these with the pockets. So these are really, really cool. So much great for scrapbooking. Item number 142766, £21.99. So you're getting 7 dies with your in this die set, and this is enabling you to do your tags, your little what's the word I'm looking for? Like the bunting, yeah, the little tags that obviously pull out. These are so you designed this? What a great idea!
Yes, I do.
Yeah, what a lovely idea. Welcome, you're very talented. So where did you have this idea? Where did you get the idea from?
Earlier, 1 year ago, I created the bottle tag hanger. This one.
Oh, okay.
And it got very popular in Denmark, and people started to create their own small pockets.
Yes.
Then I created a pocket and a flap lid, what do we call it, for it. And later on, I created a double gift tag in the same dimension.
Yes.
And they could use the new pocket and flap. And now when it's more or less Christmas time and you do presents, gifts, you can, what do you call them? To and from cards?
Yes,
What do you call them?
The tags.
The tag.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made a new one, and it has the same dimensions as the bottle tag hanger and the double gift tag, so you can mix and match in between and get more out of the products you have already.
What a great idea.
Yeah, and it can be used in different ways. I have showed some of them. The tag with both model numbers as it is, and just the base tag with the add-on from over here, and the base tag and the pocket and the add-on from over here. And this is just, at the banner here, this is just the flap used.
Yes. Oh, brilliant.
So it can be used in different ways.
Oh, I can't wait to see some demonstrations. So 142766. So what we're seeing now on screen makes your tag and your pockets. So $21.99 and your P&P. But we also have the add-ons, so we're going to bring those details up. And they are, these make your little ribbon holes. 807767, $10.99 and your P&P. So they're sized perfectly to go with it. So yeah, best to probably get both of those. So we've got the stars next. Again, something else that is going to be really, really busy. Now, we love this, and I have asked if she can do a demonstration with this. Item number 342072, $9.99. This is 3 dies included, and this is so beautiful with your stars, obviously almost a wreath, $9.99, and your P&P. So we can see obviously the die, and then we are going to do a demonstration, but you can see the 3 samples there just goes to show what you can do with those dies. You can cut them into the cards, cut them out of the cards. Really, really beautiful. So we are going to be seeing a demonstration for that coming up, which I'm excited about. 342072, just $9.99 and your P&P. So I'm excited for that demonstration. And last but not least, we've got the hearts and the trees. So we're going to have a look at these. These are so cute. Item number 227167, $17.99 and your P&P. It is on extended delivery because it's coming from Denmark, just 6 days dispatch. But look at that, 9 dies in total. Your simple and basic dotted hearts and dotted Christmas trees. I love these.
Thank you.
These look great. So look at all these samples. Doesn't have to be a Christmas tree. It could be a tree any time of year, couldn't it?
Yes, it could. And also it can be turned upside down and be used as a cornet. Is it that what it's called?
Oh, like a cone, yes.
A cone, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not just for Christmas, this, which is nice. And they've got that dotted edge, sort of like the layering die that you can see there. But look at those. How beautiful. You'll have to tell me what some of these say.
These sentences?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, they're in Danish.
Yeah.
But it says Merry Christmas, God Jul in Danish.
Right.
And this one is Happy Anniversary, Happy Wedding Day.
Yeah,
Yeah, congrats
lovely.
on your wedding. And this says in Danish, Glædelig Jul, meaning Merry Christmas as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you. So, item number 227167. But let's shop ahead. Let's have a look at the website, and you can actually shop by brand. And we're going to go and do a demonstration now. And Chloe, could I just trouble you for a bit of tape for my earpiece, please? I'm probably annoying everyone at home, fiddling away with my earpiece, but it keeps falling out. So I'm going to tape it down rather than annoy you all. And we're going to get going with a demonstration. So the great thing about these is, obviously, you know, we were hearing that simple and basic, this is your own range.
Yeah.
So you've designed everything within here.
Everything.
Which is great. That must be such a privilege, because you can do what you want to do,
I
really.
can play.
Can you? Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
How fun is that? Right, so let's start a demonstration.
Yep. I will do this card just to show how simple it is to create.
Yeah.
Because I like when it's done in a rush, but still look nice. So I'll show you how it'll do.
Now, this was at my request, because I walked in and said, oh my goodness, I absolutely love that card. It's so pretty using that die. So look at this is one of you're getting a set of 3 dies with the stars, but this is how this die has been used on this card. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? So I said, is there any way we could do a demonstration? And we are, so that's exciting. So what's the plan? What are we doing first?
Doing the background. I have a pre-folded card here, and all the dies in the bundle are created in the European standard sizes for cards.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a request in Denmark because most of the dies are in US standard sizes, which do not fit into the European standard sizes.
Don't mind me, I'm just taping in my earpiece. So if you just talk us through what you're doing when you do it, just in case there's people at home that are slightly unsure.
I just die cutted the background in silver glitter, so it's ready for the background.
Okay, great.
And I'll take the die that is slightly smaller. Where did I put it? I had 2 before.
This happens so often.
Here. Sorry.
This happens so often. We lose things all the time. Me too. Robin says she loses everything. I lose everything, honestly.
It's more or less like being at home.
In fact, my first day at Hochanda, I lost my earpiece, which obviously as a presenter is probably the one thing you should never lose. So I lost that on day 1.
Yeah.
Lost my pass on day 2. Got locked out of the presenters lounge. So that was fun. And then, what else have I lost here? Loads, so many things. Ridiculous.
So now I have the background. Where do I put it? On the placemat here?
Yeah, on the mat's great, because we've got an overhead camera.
Yes. And then I have the centerpiece, green, just slightly smaller. And then I'm ready to put on the star die. Whoops. Just do it here.
So this is really, really busy for the stars, which we knew it would be. 342070, $9.99, and your P&P.
So, I'll run it through the die cutting machine, and we are more or less ready. So, now you can see already we are more or less done.
They just dropped out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice and easy.
Yeah. That's the good thing, isn't it, when you're designing your own?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also exactly how you want it.
Exactly. And also all these bits and pieces, stars can be used for shaker cards later on, so don't put them in the waste paper basket. And then we need the small Christmas trees.
Yes. So let me just show you what she's talking about here, because this is what we're hoping to achieve. Well, I know we will achieve it.
Within a few minutes.
Within a few minutes.
I promise.
Oh, how funny. Yeah, so these are the little trees. So item number 227167, $17.99, and your P&P. So that's for your dotted hearts and your Christmas trees as well.
And although they look very similar, there's a small difference, because this set, which comes with these trees, do not die cut. They only do the trays of dots. So the one I'm using right now are the ones that cut out.
Okay. So the outlines.
Yeah.
Do you have an angel policy? So can you make, if people want to make cards, etc. at home with your dies, are they okay to sell those on if they've made the cards?
I don't know if I understand you correct.
Okay, so obviously there's a lot of people at home will be having their own crafting businesses and selling cards, etc. at craft fairs. So is that okay for them to do if they use your dies and they make cards with those? Could they then sell on those cards?
Yeah, no problem.
It's called an angel policy. So so a lot of people will say, you know, we'll mention, because so many of you are obviously buying them for home use. Some of you are buying them to sell at craft fairs, etc. So we always like to ask the question.
No worries. I haven't a problem with that.
This is a very quick demonstration.
It is. So now we have all the parts to put together, which more or less.
That was so quick.
Yeah, I can just.
We're going to do so many demonstrations in this hour. So what are we doing now?
Now I put on some adhesive to collect all the parts for the finished cards. And I was told from Rasmus, who is sitting in the green room, he was participating last time as well. Please slow down, Annette. You were so quick.
You are so quick.
So I'm trying to, and I hope he'll agree when I come out. If I survive.
I survived. We're doing really well. Don't you worry.
No, it was just what I told one of the other ones who's coming on later on. I'm more comfortable this time, but still, when English is not your mother tongue, it's a little bit scary speaking English with an English person in England.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, but yeah, you're amazing, and the talent that you have for this, you're doing a brilliant job. Brilliant.
Thank you. I'll do my best. Also what I promised. But still.
So how many shows have you done here?
This is the third one.
The third.
I came first time end of June and had 2 shows with Matt. Yeah. So. When I glue something together with the adhesive, I always start with one side and align it up to make sure it looks nice before I peel off the backing. Then it's easier for me to control.
Yes.
So now we're here.
This looks so gorgeous.
So.
Yeah, it's so beautiful, isn't it?
Thank you.
Good as well if you're doing loads of, you know, at Christmas time you're doing loads of cards for your family. I mean, you can just, I mean, obviously I'm nowhere near as good as you, but you can make them all pretty quickly, it would seem, and make them all literally to match. So is that finished?
That's finished, because I haven't brought these small dots. But
that's okay.
Yeah, but the basic, it's ready to go.
Wow. Let's have a look at this. Can you make a pillow box next?
Yes, sure I can.
Yeah? Right, let's have a look at this. I mean, she's whipped that up in no time, hasn't she? I don't even know how long, like, honestly, minutes. So quick. Absolutely love those dies. So that is your style. Let's talk about what dies that have been used, actually. So first of all, the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Because that was used on there. So you're getting these together with the hearts and the trees. 227167, 17.99, and your P&P. We're going to start our next demonstration, and before we do, item number 342072, because this is busy. We're at a quarter of the stock of this gone already. So this is your star die set. You're getting 3 dies in here because they do all come apart. $9.99 and your P&P. We knew we'd be busy for this. Then we've got the nested shapes that we're going to bring in for you. Now, most people are going for the bundle. We knew they would. 569,112, £53.98. Members price £48.58. Yay! And of course, that includes P&P. This is for 44 dies. An amazing deal. 569,112. We are so busy. Now we're ready to come back and start another demonstration.
Yeah.
Are you quick at this one as well?
I promise I am.
No, you don't have to be. I'm just like so impressed with how quick you produced that card.
Okay, but
So.
this is more or less even quicker to do.
Oh goodness! Okay.
Because it's just one part. It's one die. So if you have beautiful paper, just one die cut and you are more or less there.
Okay.
But I'll make the one which I put on Facebook yesterday.
Oh yes.
So
And that's using obviously the stars die as well.
yeah, it is.
I'm going to show you some of these samples as well. Lovely Chloe's just handed these in to me. Look at that. Look at it. Oh, advent calendar boxes. What a brilliant idea. Oh, if I did that for my son, he'd love it. Absolutely gorgeous with the little tag, or wedding favours, or jewellery gifts, or just, oh, gift cards in here. Beautiful. So 619067. Okay, so.
So now we have the pillow box with the score marks. So it's ready to fold.
Okay, this is going to be a very quick demonstration.
It
You're
is.
right. How brilliant is this? Now let me show you the die set, just because you don't just get that one. You get the tags in there as well, which I want you to see because we're really busy for this. 619067, 25.99, and your P&P. This is so quick.
So if you don't need any further decoration, it's more or less just to put on adhesive.
Yeah.
And then you're ready to go. But we have time for it, so I'll put on this star one.
Now we're bringing in the stars because we're really, really busy. Over a third of the stock of that has gone. 342072, 9.99, and your P&P. And you're getting 3 dies in there, so you're going to see one of them in use right now.
So I'll put it on.
Aw, they're really fond of each other in the gallery. It's a really nice relationship with our producer and director. Arguing. They're very impressed with you though. They're very talented and can't believe how quick you are at your demonstrations. Now look at that, look at that. Perfect. Literally, let me just show. Look at that, didn't even have to poke any of them out. Just it fell out. Brilliant.
So just cut a piece of paper that fits. And put it on behind here. And then you're ready.
Do you know, it's appraisal time here at Hochanda, and the presenters have all been asked to give feedback on the producers and directors. How amusing is that, with everything going on in my ear? Don't you worry, Robin, I've got your back. She's leaving though, she's leaving us. Right, so what are we doing now?
We have done more or less it all, just have to close it now. So as I promised, it's quick and easy.
It is quick and easy.
To work with simple and basic dies. Because to be honest, I am a little bit lazy.
I don't think you're lazy.
So I want it all to be finished in, at the same time.
Okay, so 619067, so that's for your pillow box die set.
Sorry.
10 dies in total, 25.99, and your P&P. The dies do all the work for you, really, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Mm.
So it's easy just to put on a band.
Yes.
Or thread.
Oh my goodness, let me show you some of these samples as well. I mean, what demonstration do you want next, Robin, in the gallery? Or you at home? If you want to see one of these dies in action, email us in. It's studio@hochanda.com. No biggie whatsoever. She can just produce these samples very quickly.
Yes, I can.
And you're the designer, of course, of these dies. Brilliant. Right, let's have a look at the website to see what else we've got on the show. So we'll be back in a minute with you. You can shop ahead. There is so much on the website to have a look at, in particular with all of these dies within our show, and there's more as well. So obviously you can get the bundle on there, you can get the pillow box, also the stars as well, which we are so popular for, we knew we would be, and those trees as well. So you can see all of those details there online. And, you know, simple, basic. What I've noticed with the demonstrations is the dies do all the work for you. And yes, she's obviously so talented and very quick, but the dies are such an excellent quality, which is something you'll notice. But let's have a look at this bundle, because these are your nested dies. So do you want to come in with me? And we're discussing which demonstration we should do next. So we're going to have a think about it. We're going to do everything. Okay, great. So let's talk about this. 569112, £53.98 plus your P&P. But we've got a freedom price on this, £48.58. And that, of course, includes your postage and packaging. So tell us about this bundle. These are pretty much an essential, aren't they?
They are. You can use them for everything. You can use them as a background for the cards, as Lena has done for this one.
Yeah, let's have a look at this card. So this is for the background. This has been used for the background of this card.
Yeah, and also for the circles.
And for the circles as well.
Yeah.
And then let me just hand in this sample. How cute is that? And this is used, obviously, the square. Yeah. And anything else? Oh, the smaller
she has played a little bit with the squares, because she has
layered them.
Mixed them. Yeah.
Yeah, they look great, don't they?
And because the pattern is not that noisy, because these small dots, they can be used in different categories of card making, shabby chic, vintage, clean and simple, and so on.
Yeah, so it's not that busy.
No.
Is what you mean? Yeah, not that busy. Yeah, I see what you mean. Now, you can, if you didn't want to get the bundle, you can get this in two separate parts. So you can get the circle and the oval. Item number 927366 for just £26.99 and your P&P. This is on extended delivery just because it's coming from Denmark, but that is your circles and your ovals that you're getting there. 22 dies. Or you can get the square and the rectangle as well. Item number 043807, £26.99 and your P&P. So we're going to have a look at the tags. So let's move along. So this is the tag with the add-ons, item number 805374. Oh, Leslie has asked for a demo with this. So one of our viewers has asked for a demonstration with this. So can we do that next?
Yes, we can.
Oh, great. So yes, obviously, well, we saw actually this pillow box being made, but that's everything that you're getting with this. So what would you create with this? Just predominantly for little tags?
I can make a die cut of each part, and then I can show how you can mix and match what you like.
Let's do that. Brilliant. Item number 805374, $10.99 and your P&P. Oh, that's going to be a good demo. So then we've got the pillow box. So we've just seen this. This is really busy. And boy, is it quick to do. I mean, it's easy, simple, really, really quick, beautifully designed. 619067, $25.99 and your P&P. And it just looks so professional. I mean, it was really quick to do. It's a really nice, simple way of obviously producing these to give you gifts. You can see the tag on there as well, your gifts, or popping your jewellery in, or an advent calendar, you know, every single day of the month. Absolutely gorgeous, really, really pretty. What would you put in these little boxes?
Could be a pair of earrings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely jewellery, or yeah, definitely. So 619067, $25.99 plus your P&P. Now we've got the tags with the pockets. So tell me about you designing this. So it started as
one thing because of Christmas.
Yeah.
We are giving presents, and often in Denmark, if you don't know what to buy, you buy a gift card, and it's very boring to give. But if you put it in a nice
so this
wrapping.
started, so this is obviously you're putting a bottle label. So this is started, this was what started it. It was really, really popular.
It was.
Then after that, what did you produce after that?
This one.
Okay.
But before that, I created the add-ons, a pocket and a flap matching this one.
Yep.
And then I created this one, is a double gift tag in the same dimension with Wise. So it could use the add-ons for the bottle tag hanger as well in a nice combination. And when I created the new tag, as I have here, I made the same roundings in the edges and the same width as well. So now you can combine the new tag, the add-ons, these parts here. These parts can be used. The add-ons. Yeah, can be used for the bottle tag and also for the double gift tag.
Brilliant.
And also you can use the add-ons for these two.
Okay, so they all, right, okay. They all work together. They all work together, so that's good news. Now, if you wanted those, the add-ons, we've got the details at the bottom of the screen, 807767, and that's $10.99 plus your P&P. But the main die set, 142766, $21.99, and your P&P. So this makes your tag and the pocket. And so pretty, so cute, and obviously you heard there sort of the history of it and how that developed, but absolutely really nice for a gift card to kind of make it a little bit more interesting, popping a tag like that on there. So details on your screen, $21.99, but we're going to move on to the stars. We're at half the stock of these gone. We knew we'd be busy for those. You're getting 3 dies, and we've got how many more shows? 2 more shows after this?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, these are vulnerable. 342072, $9.99 and your P&P. Very, very popular. Now, these are 3 separate dies that you're getting within this, and we have obviously we've seen 2 demonstrations with this now, so we'll show you some of those samples as well. But you can see the way, if we have a look down here, the way those 3 dies are broken up. So really pretty. And you could use this all year round. You can just use the outline of the stars. Really pretty this. I bet this has always been popular. Yeah. So 342072. This is new today to Hochanda, so we are absolutely thrilled to have this. $9.99 and your P&P. So busy for that, half the stock gone. And we are busy for this. Now these are so cute. These are the hearts and the dotted hearts and dotted trees. And the item number is 227167, $17.99 and your P&P. So these are 9 dies in total. We actually saw the trees on one of the samples, which looked so pretty. But you can, I mean, this isn't just for Christmas. The Christmas trees, you can use these all year round, to be honest. And of course the hearts as well. Really, oh yes, that looks lovely, those hearts. Have you done these samples?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I love them. Really, really nice.
Thank you.
Now, if you want those, 227167, $17.99 and your P&P. Now, if your basket total is £60 or more, you can spread it on Flexi Order, and here is Leonie to tell you a little bit more about it.
Flexi Order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Oh, that's good, isn't it, from our lovely Leonie? Now, Leslie has requested that we do, which die was it, Robin? The tags, so the base tag. So could we do, you were going to show us every element of that, weren't you?
Sure I will.
Great. Do you have the die there?
Yeah.
She has the die there. It's very organised behind here.
At least today it seems.
Is it?
To be.
Today it is. I've got the dies here as well.
Yeah. But all these small parts are in the set.
Okay, I'm going to show you 10 dies actually. Let me just show you, if I may. Oh, you can see them there, perfect.
Yeah,
that's fine.
This is the base tag. And then you can put on these small parts to create different looks. But I'll cut them out and then you can see how it can be mixed and matched.
Good idea.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, so you don't need to tape them down?
Sorry?
You don't need to tape them down?
No.
No.
Not today.
No, Nikki. I'm a pro.
It's not that often I do that on that kind of paper. It's more if I have a patterned paper.
Oh, okay,
I tape it on. So now you have all these small parts. I don't know if you can see it because now it's the same color, but you have the base tag and it could be used just as it is and write to and from on behind.
Yeah.
Then you can add on this one and then you have a new look. Maybe we should take the ones I have on display over there saying 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 2 other ones as well.
Chloe's on it. She's on the case. Oh, hi Chloe. Pink hair.
Thank you.
She's sassy. She's great. She was as sassy as Chloe. Wish I could have pink hair.
So these ones are for her, I guess. But
These are
here
so
you can see
lovely.
different kind of layers. Whoops. And this one is a new one, as it looks like this one.
Mm-hmm.
And you can put this one as well.
Right, someone's asked us a question.
Yeah.
And they've asked, one of our viewers has asked, what's the difference between these? Can you make a tag with just the add-ons?
No. Yes, you can make a tag, but it would not look that good. I can die cut the two different tags, and you can see the difference.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
please. Okay, so who's it that emailed in? Donna. Okay, so let's sort Leslie's demonstration first, and then let's show Donna this. We've got 12 minutes, but I have no doubt that she can whip up 5 million demonstrations within that time, because she's been so quick. Right.
I promise, because you can do, whatever design you like with these different parts, just simple and basic, or more decorated.
Loads of layers. I love that.
I have one, the pillow box over there in gun metal. Yes, please.
Chloe's earning her money this morning, let me tell you.
I have used it in another way, because I have just put one behind, and then it's easy just to put on like this.
Great, so let's have a look at this. So you can just, isn't that gorgeous? I love it in the black. Yeah, so you just pop your ribbon through that. Okay, gorgeous. Anything else you need, Chloe can get it for you.
Right. Here I have used them as a tag, but when I launched them in January, I think it was, I showed them on a card as well, as a kind of decoration. So if I quick and easy show you as well. Just
Details on the screen for that, 805 374 1099 plus your P&P.
so. And it's very easy because it fits standard size. So when I
Yes.
take the largest one from this side, from this set, it goes for this one as well.
So this is what you get in the bundle. So 569112, £53.98. We're at 30% of this bundle sold out. So my tummy just, could you hear my tummy? My tummy rumbles because I'm due my breakfast soon.
I'm happy it's not only my stomach.
That was a really loud rumble. I'm sorry if anyone heard that at home.
I'm a great fan of breakfast, and this morning it was just a very poor breakfast, but I'm okay.
Oh, was it?
It was very early morning.
I
When,
love breakfast. Breakfast
yeah.
is my favourite meal of the day, you know.
The same here.
I love it.
All right.
Do you not eat breakfast, Chloe?
So,
I love cereal too. But people at home are thinking, what a boring conversation, Nikki. I'm having it with people in the gallery. I love cereal. I love carbs in general, really. You know, anything carby.
so.
Oh, is it your last? Are we not going to do pizza Sunday? Pizza and cheese Sunday. So it's Robin's last Sunday tomorrow. So we have to do something for every day of the week. So on her last Monday, or on her last Wednesday, on her last Thursday, we'll have to pick a theme. What do people do in Denmark on people's last day if someone's leaving work? What do they do on the last day? Does everyone have to bring in cakes?
Cake or drink beer.
Oh, or drink. That was my tummy again. I'm so sorry.
So, my idea when you put it on a card is you have this finished card with a background. put on this tag and a nice little sentiment saying happy birthday or congratulations or something. So it don't have to be a tag to and from on a present. It can be used for a card as well.
Oh, great. What a lovely idea. Okay, so let's bring the details in for that die set. So this is the basic tag and the add-on. So this is for Leslie. So 805374 10.99 and your P&P. So let's, if we may, show the difference between the two tags for Donna. So Donna said, can we use the add-ons to make a tag? And you said you can, but it might not look that good. So we're going to show you, Donna.
Yeah. So if we take these two together, just to show the difference, this is the base one. It's just a little bit bigger than the other one. It has a very nice narrow hole for the ribbon. This one is a little bit smaller, but to get around this hole is bigger, but I don't think it looks nice. But I can show you the difference.
Yeah, that would be great, thank you. Oh, nothing is too much trouble for her.
This is the base from this set. This is the one here.
Okay.
And here we have the add-on, the one here.
Right.
So when you have cut them both out, you can see the difference.
Right.
I don't think, unless you have a very thick ribbon, this one is looking elegant.
I don't know.
That's my opinion, because
let's keep that. Yeah, let's keep it still, just so we can get a shot. There we go. So for Donna, this is the add-on, and this is the tag. What do you guys think in the gallery? I think that's. I think that could be used as a tag. Yeah, I understand what you mean. You need sort of a thicker ribbon, but that is obviously designed in a better way, really, for a tag. So yeah, item number 142766. That's in the main set. Donna, I hope that's helped. If it hasn't, let us know, and we can show you in a bit more detail. But let's have a look at the website, because we have been very busy. So let's go and have a look at what else we've got. So basically very, very busy for the trees and the dotted hearts, also for the stars as well. And that bundle we are very busy for. So the complete bundle as well. You're getting so much in there, obviously. 44 dies in total you are getting. So let's have a look at that. So the entire bundle is this, so 569112. You get a freedom price on this, £48.58, including your P&P. So you've got your double dot edge, you've got 44 dies in total with this, and you can buy it as the complete bundle. Now I'm going to have we've seen Annette using these throughout. I'm going to show you a couple of samples here. So this is using, well, this is layering them up actually, isn't it? Using a lot of different sizes and layering them up. So this is made by Lena, and she's going to be on at 11. So will that be Lena's first show?
Yes.
With Yanis. Oh, she'll have a great time. And then we've got this as well. This is also by Lena, coming up at 11. So you can see there we've obviously used the square, the circle as well. And that's beautiful. Yeah, it's more decorative, isn't it, than just sort of a plain circle. Really, really pretty. 569112. Now, if you just want the circles and the ovals, because you might want to break the bundle down, we can do that for you. So the details are 927366, 26.99, and your P&P. 22 dies, so that is your nested circle and your nested oval die. Now, you might want the squares and rectangles instead. We do that for you as well. So you're getting, again, 22 dies, item number 043807, 26.99, and your P&P. Now, let's have a look at the base tag with the add-ons. So we've just seen that. We've obviously used that sample up there for demonstration, but you are getting all of these for £10.99, 10 dies in total, 805374. So you're getting your base tag with your add-on. So we've seen those in an earlier demonstration, and you're getting loads in here for just £10.99 and your P&P. Now, the extended delivery is only 6 days because it's coming from Denmark. So, now, pillow box. Now, we saw a demonstration with this as well. A lot of brilliant demonstrations, and this has been really popular. It's so easy to do. Item number 619067, 25.99 plus your P&P. Again, you're getting 10 dies, and look at some of these beautiful samples. I mean, they're so, so pretty. You're getting so much in here, and we did a great demonstration. In fact, this is the demonstration that we did within this hour. This one, and it was honestly so quick to do, so easy. So that was using the pillow box, and it was using the stars as well, which we are very busy for. 25.99 and your P&P. So let's move on to our tags. So, we need to be quick. It's coming to the end. 142766, 21.99. You're getting 7 dies. This is your basic tag. This is your tag with your pocket die set, and add-ons at the bottom of the screen. Now, very busy for the stars. We've seen these in demonstration. You're getting 3 of these, and they are so, so pretty, but 70% has gone. 342072, 9.99 plus your P&P. 30 seconds remaining, but I've got to tell you about these dotted hearts and the dotted trees. So, details coming up on your screen. A quarter of the stock has gone, and we've got 2 more shows today. 227167, 17.99 plus your P&P. Thank you so much, Annette. That was a lovely show. We'll see Lena at 11. And Hayley's back in the building. Yay! With our one-day special. She is coming up next for you. Oh, I have missed Hayley. She's coming up next with that very busy one-day special. Then it's me with Jewellery Box, which I'm excited about. And then again, Hobby Gross by Leni. Oh yes, because it's her first show.
Hello everyone. I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom, you could be saving on your deliveries every month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you will benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And you know the best bit? You can cancel any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you will also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom member discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Just look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 10,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being a part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm now going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
It's lovely because you have the special offers, don't you, that give you a nice discount off, sometimes up to 20%.
I don't have to worry about the postage. I can spend a £5 on something that I've seen as and when I've seen it, or I can spend 20 or 30 or 50 pounds, it doesn't matter.
I get special offers, I get special discounts, they tell me when everything's happening, so if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see? You could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no ongoing monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 88888. So don't forget, you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive freedom discounts, members badge and a members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Hi, I'm Hayley. Join me for some amazing Fabric Freedom shows. Fabric Freedom design all their fabrics here in the UK, and they design them with quilters in mind, so they're really good at picking out those unidirectional prints, really nice and small prints so you can work on smaller patchwork projects, and paste prints as well, which is one of their signature fabrics. They do lots more fabrics besides quilting cottons, so tune in to the Fabric Freedom shows here on Hochanda.
Hello there and welcome back. Well, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, so it can only mean one thing. It's our first opportunity to have a look at the one-day special. And Janey, it's our first chance to work together. I'm so sorry about yesterday because we were supposed to be here yesterday.
As long as you're feeling better.
I'm feeling a lot better, thank you very much. But what I've been hearing about is how phenomenal your one-day special has been, and the fact that it's sold out this morning in Good Morning Hochanda.
Yes. I came in this morning, they're like, do you want the news? It's sold out.
Oh my goodness, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good news for us guys though, because we are able to still get hold of it. We've just got extended delivery on this, so we're looking at an extra couple of weeks, just because you've literally got to get it cut and packed and everything.
There's a lot to cut.
There's a lot of work to be done. But Janey, tell us about what we've got here, because I know you had an input within the one-day special, and there's loads in here.
Yeah, so we normally, I mean, you've seen what we've brought before, you know, quite fantastical sets and everything. So we thought, one day special, let's pare it back a little bit. This is as back to basics as we get.
Okay.
So, you know, we've got stand-up plaques and things, but they've all got a bit of movement in them. There's something a little bit different with them. But we figured it's ideal, the amount that we're giving people actually,
Well, this is the key thing. I think that's the thing that struck a chord. We've got a £35 saving, which is phenomenal. But you might think, okay, savings brilliant, but what do I actually get? You are getting loads, because you've seen here some examples of what you can be creating. But you may well have noticed down at the front of our display, you've got kind of the naked MDF, for the want of a better phrase. Now, this is an amazing collection. I'd be thrilled to bits with this for £28.94. But I am getting more than what I'm seeing here.
Oh yeah, this is only part of, we couldn't fit it all on the desk.
So this is one example of each of those pieces, and you're getting multiples.
Yes.
Some are 6 of those.
Yes.
Some, absolutely phenomenal. And then I just like just little boards. There's a lot of thought gone into easels and pieces with movement.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is as back to basics as we get. You know, there's still always going to be a slight twist to it, you know. But yeah, 30 pieces, it means you can make to sell, you can make to gift, and just decorate your own home. You know, there's plenty to practice with, especially if you're new to mixed media. Ideal kit.
Now, we're looking at this one here with like a hoop thing in it. What's this? We're getting 6 of these.
Which one were you
Is it this
looking
one
at?
here?
The spinny one.
Oh, okay. Oh, it looks like it's a hoop. It's a spinny.
No, so you've got the stand-up plaque, but then, like I said, we've got an element of movement. So essentially, you've got, you know, a couple of pieces of art in one, because you decorate both sides, and it will turn.
Brilliant. And you've got 6 of those.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, what have we got next? And the next one that we're looking at now, the palette. Now I can see we've got some palettes here.
Yes, there's 2 of each of those, the round and the square. These have been decorated by some of my ladies on my craft club.
Beautiful. You're a good teacher.
Oh, thank you. They're good students.
Ah, there you go. Teamwork.
Yeah, there's lots of laughter in our craft club, and you know, a bit of crafting and a lot of fun.
Oh, that's what it's meant to be. That is amazing. So you're getting 4 in total, 2 of the square, 2 of the circle.
Yeah, correct.
So we're already up to 10 pieces, and we've only looked at 2 different shapes. Sorry, 3 different shapes. Then you've got your swing. Now, I love these. These kind of remind me a little bit like a shorthand notepad, but in a stand.
Yeah, and I was saying, actually, if you did, you know, say you were to do a stall, you know, these are lovely decorated, but also if you want to use them as signage for prices and descriptions, they look really cool as well, because you could decorate the outside, maybe put a chalkboard in the middle, that sort of thing. So
those would be brilliant if you've got like a wedding reception or something like that. You could have them on tables, couldn't you, with numbers and things.
But this is what I like about the MDF. Excuse me, it's a blank canvas. You can do what you want. You can keep it simple, you can go crazy, papers, paints. Oh, I mean, it'll take.
I love it. Talking of the papers, we'll tell you about those in a little while, because some beautiful papers. that you can print off at home. So I forgot, sorry, how many of those are we getting?
I've
3 of
forgotten
those.
as well. 3 of each.
3 big, 3 little.
Yeah.
So we're up to 16? Right, 16. Not even, well, just about halfway through, aren't we, with regards to these? So what should we look at next? Oh, I do like a pub sign.
Pub sign, yes.
Now you're getting 2
2
of these. I'm just going to move the little easel out of the way just so as you can see this one in all its glory. That's fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, decorate both sides so you can turn it round. Yeah, have your own gin bar, whatever. You know.
I love that. We've got up on the countertop here one with the beautiful peacock featuring on this.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Well, I can see a peacock.
Yeah, peacock on the back.
At the other side.
Yeah. So that's what I mean about having. You know, you've got 2 sides. So we've got the peacock on one side. We've got the butterflies on the other.
I forgot you can't see exactly what I'm saying. That is fabulous. So we're getting one of those.
2 of those.
What, 2 of those?
2 of those.
2 of those?
Yep.
18 pieces then, we're up to so far.
I don't know, you do the maths.
I'm going to need to take my shoes and socks off in a minute. You've got your little easels. Now, this is fabulous because you've actually got a piece of artwork that can come away from this.
Yeah, so this is postcard size as well. So on the DVD-ROM as well with the papers, we've got a couple of postcard backs on there. So if you want to print those off to go on the back, put a piece of artwork on the front, or you don't have to use it as a postcard. You know, you can put whatever you want on there. That's another one from Craft Club. That's Elaine did this one. Looks lovely with the lace around the back.
Isn't that pretty? Beautiful.
And then little embellishment of the butterfly on the top.
Love that. So that's one idea of how you can work with those. Excuse me. So we're getting 1 of those?
No.
4 of those?
4 of those.
How silly of me to even think we'd only get 1 of those. 1? We laugh at your 1. And what have we got next then? Oh, the MDF stand-ups. Now, these are fabulous. You're going to get 4 of the large, 4 of the small. I've given up now. I've lost count altogether
don't count
now.
Anymore. So these are quite simple. Stand-up plaques. I use these a lot when I'm doing mixed media workshops.
Okay.
Because again, you can stamp on them, use papers, use paint, you know, whatever. And again, double-sided, so 2 pieces in one. Really.
There you go. Fabulous. Is that a nice one to perhaps get started with then? For somebody who's not had a go before?
Yeah, it's ideal because there's not much cutting around if you were to cover it in paper. I've got one that I might do later on, actually, a large one. So yeah, if you're just beginning, then that's as simple as it gets. Yeah.
30 pieces. 30 pieces for less than £30. Now, you don't have to be a mathematician to figure out that. It's less than £1 per piece of those. And we're not breaking those down into individual pieces like you've kind of palette pieces being little sluts or anything like that. That is each project that you've got in here. 30 projects that you could then be selling, as Jane has said. And if you're selling these for just £5 each, which, let's face it, these, you could do that quite easily. Very conservative, especially when you're looking at some of these larger pieces. Just imagine the profit that you've got in these if you are making to sell. And it's not limited to 1 per customer, but of course we are now on extended delivery. Rapidly approaching 20% of that extended delivery stock has gone, and it's only going to get busier and busier. And if you have already placed your order for your 1-day special and you're thinking, gosh, I wish I'd got for a second one, now you have the opportunity, but the second one will be on that longer dispatch, but it's definitely worth waiting for. 661 of 551 being that all-important item of a £35 saving. It's not often we can tell you that, Janey. This is amazing. I love it.
It's a crazy one-day special.
Now, we were talking about the papers, and we've got a DVD. Now, we're going to have a little look at this because this is phenomenal. What have we got on here?
So I've designed a range of papers. I think there's over 90 images on here that you can print out. So we've done it on a DVD because it means that you're not limited to how many you can print out.
Yeah, and that's all to do with how much you can put onto a CD. A CD, you're only limited. You're limited to the amount of content, can't you? It's like you're bursting the seams. But with a DVD, you can just keep going.
Yeah, but it means, I mean, I use a lot of paper pads myself. I do a lot of bookbinding. I teach bookbinding, so paper pads are ideal. However, once you've used them, they're gone.
That's true.
You probably know yourself when you use paper pads. There's always a few that you absolutely fall in love with.
Oh yes.
Now you either use them and they're gone, or you don't want to use them because they're too nice, so then they don't get used.
Yeah.
But with this, you can just keep printing more and more and more.
Because when you look at them, I mean, the quality that you've got with these, phenomenal, because these are the kind of papers you get out of a paper pad.
Yeah.
Well, I know it sounds a daft thing to say.
Well,
but
they're a whole combination. Actually, if we go back to that first one that you showed, so there's 2 statues in there. Those are both taken from photos from my garden. The
Really?
archway is from a cathedral that I visited in Canada when I was teaching on a cruise.
Wow.
There's some wild roses in there. Those are photos taken from the garden, but then they've been layered on top of a jelly print. There's lace bits in there. So it just shows how many layers I put into a design. So each paper, there might be elements that I've drawn.
Yeah.
There might be vintage or antique elements, antique maps. So again, in this one, the main colour is taken from a jelly print that I did. There's antique maps in there, and then the butterflies are from my own hand-drawn images.
Wow,
so there's
Janey.
whole combinations of things.
Oh my goodness.
Just layers and layers.
And look at this with the bumblebees as well.
So again, the bees are hand-drawn, but then they're overlaid onto a lace background.
Now, with regards to the paper, this is quite lightweight paper you're working with here.
This is just cheap copy paper.
Really?
Yeah, just cheap copy paper.
Oh my goodness.
These have been printed with a laser printer, but the ones that I'm using on demo are an inkjet, which is what most people have.
Tend to have at home, yeah.
Yeah, but also, I mean, you know, you can take them into a photocopy shop and get them printed.
And we're okay to make and sell things with these?
Yeah, so as long as you're actually making something with them.
Naturally,
so, you know, Angel policy doesn't allow you to just print a stack of papers and sell those as papers. You need to make something with them.
No fun in that.
No.
It's all about making.
So as long as you're making, absolutely fine.
Love it. Now, of course, you've got your DVD there. You've also got some templates, which we'll tell you about as well. But when you see the papers actually being used, I mean, look at these. This is amazing.
And I've tried to put a combination. So obviously we've got a skull on the front of here. Not everyone's thing, but it's not full of things like that.
Okay.
There's butterflies, there's peacocks, zebras, a couple of flamingos, because I'm obsessed with that sort of thing.
Talk about flamingos.
But yeah, there's a big combination, even down to the. So I'm looking on the screen, and I always get confused which way I'm going.
I've been here 4 years, and I still do.
So the tape measure, that's actually scanned from one of my mum's old tape measures that I used to use when I was young. So things like that, and then if you print it on sticky back paper, and then you can just cut bits out, stick it in your journal, that sort of thing. So there's
almost
loads
like
of different elements.
I know it's not washi tape, but similar sort of scenario, isn't it, when you're doing that?
I've got, which I'll use later actually, and I've shown before, if you put some stencil tape or, you know, easy peel masking tape down onto a sheet of paper and send that through your printer, essentially you're making your own washi tape.
That's a good point, actually. It is.
So you just need to check what you can put through your printers, obviously.
Busy. And of course, depending on the actual paper that you use, it gives you that malleability that you can actually use it on something that's so dimensional as a bracelet.
Yeah, so again, that was just on copy paper. I just cut strips, wound it round and put it on with our acrylic glue.
I love it. So many different... Oh, this
and
is
a lantern,
nice.
Yeah.
I love it. Could go on and go on and go on.
Yeah. This one here, I've done, so you mentioned the templates that you get.
Yes.
Those are within the DVD as well. So you've got a large and a small envelope, a little tag, and a pocket as well.
Okay, like
So what I've done here is cut out all these different envelopes with different papers and just bound them together like a little book.
That's a really sweet idea. Like a little brag book, like that. Over half the stock of that DVD and the templates have gone. £13.49 Freedom members, that's all you are paying for this. Love that picture there. That just gives you a little element of the fun that you're going to have with this. £14.99 if you're not a Freedom member, which to be honest is worth every single penny and more. Don't forget you're getting over 90 papers in there.
If you look on the back, look, there's a little caricature of me. I'll direct you around the DVD when you get it.
Oh, I love that! A mini Janey!
In my little lab coat in the Bizarrology lab.
I love that. That is brilliant. Love it. That is so clever. Fabulous. So if you want yours, 322-775. And lots of you are. So yeah, do take advantage of that while you got the chance. Now you can't fail to have noticed there is more than just the two of us here.
Yes.
We have a whole crowd of flamingos. Now there is a collective name for flamingos.
Oh yeah.
Flamboyance.
Flamboyance,
isn't
flamingos.
It? Flamboyance.
Yes. Yes.
And this is brilliant. So we've got flamingos. Or is it flamingo one? Or we've got more within this set?
One.
You get the one?
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
Yeah.
These are dramatic. Look at these.
Aren't they lovely?
Oh my goodness.
I said yesterday, if anyone follows me on social media, I got to the hotel yesterday and looked in the back of my car and realised, because I had this one in a box, but it wasn't quite tall enough to cover the head.
Okay.
So he was just peering out of my back windscreen. So anyone that followed me all the way from Somerset just had a flamingo peering out the back of the car.
I bet they were just following you just for the sheer pleasure of it. Talk about shaking your tail feathers. Look at the tail feathers on this one. Oh my goodness. goodness, that's definitely a carnival one.
Yeah, so I've just taken some lace and threaded some thin wire through it and just, you know, stuck it on.
Talk about fun. Absolutely incredible. Now, if you're wanting to get your own flamingo, and they're so sturdy, that's the thing I can't get over, is how sturdy they are when they come together. Details there, $13.99. We'll be chatting more about the flamingo, but we need to see some finished samples because we want to head down to the demo area, and I know you want that too. So as we go, feast your eyes on this bevy of beauties. See you in a moment. Beautiful. I love it. And the fabulous thing is, when you get your one-day special back, you can go back and watch the shows that Janey's brought to us. Because, of course, on our website now, you can view them for up to 60 days, which is brilliant. Wow, I've just noticed these. These are nice. What are these?
Yeah, so our embellishment sheets. So the this one here is just full of handy little things. You've got the hinges, you've got the little surrounds and the keys, a couple of scrolls on there, so they're really handy.
It's really good quality, really thick.
Yeah, just pop those out. And then this one here, so we've got some butterflies, which are taken from my hand-drawn images, and some dragonflies, and we do have some three-dimensional ones in there as well.
Now, some of them look a bit kind of angular.
Yeah, so if I show you on this one, if I pop two of those out. So that's the ones that you said look a bit angular. So they come out in two pieces and they slot together like that.
Oh, that's clever.
So then you have a three-dimensional.
Oh, I like
butterfly.
that.
So yeah, we've got some flat ones and we've got three-dimensional ones as well.
Like that idea. Fabulous. So if you're wanting those, you've got 31 pieces in total. That's talking about the elements within these. $9.99, and you're getting two of those, as you can see there. 442-423. They're proving to be very popular as well.
Yeah,
so what are we up to then, Janey?
So I thought I would start doing a pub sign.
Lovely.
So all I've done is I've chosen two of the papers and I've just cut around. So most people's printers, when you print off, you'll get this little white line around the outside. So what I often do when I'm using a paper is just cut those white lines off to start with, so you know then when you're cutting out you're not going to accidentally get that white line.
That's a good point. Okay. And I know some printers will allow you to change the setting so you don't have that, but that's a bit complicated. It's easy to just trim it off.
Yeah, on the DVD it allows you to print off in A4, A5, A6.
Oh, right.
You can just choose which one you want to print in, and obviously it will scale it down. But like you said, everyone's printer settings are a little bit different, so you can play around with things and see what you can. If you're not
confident enough to do that, then just do as Janey just said, simply click whichever size you want.
But I believe that when you get the white surround, it's going to be pretty much the same size on all printers. So you'll see that as I've cut it off, this plaque almost perfectly fits on the A4 sheet. So I'm just going to draw around this one.
And again, this is one of the ones off the DVD, this paper?
Yeah.
I think these are some of the best papers that I've seen printed on from the DVD.
Oh,
it's
thank
amazing.
you. It's the first time I've designed something like this.
Oh, is it really?
Inspiration as well has been from, well, like I said, I've taken photos of things, there's drawings of things. But in my previous, before the craft industry life, I'm, I'm a designer now, but a mixed media painter, artist.
Oh, I see.
So all of my paintings, I work up in layers, loads and loads of layers. So you will see slight little patterns peeking out from behind and that sort of thing. So that's kind of what I've done with these. You know, there's lots of layers in them, lots of patterns, bits of lace, bits, you know, all sorts of things. So
now we have had a question come through asking about how to finish off your projects, and some of them have got kind of like a varnish on them. How do you seal and protect your projects?
You don't need to seal and protect the MDF.
Okay.
I will show you on this one in a second.
Okay.
What I've done on the pub sign that we showed, that could be what they're referring to. There's a real gloss over the paper.
Oh, I see.
So I've done that with the clear embossing. That could be what they're referring to.
Okay. Is this what now? Somebody, who is it who emailed in? Sue. So is this the finish you were referring to, Sue? And of course, with this one, that you can see there, you've got kind of got that finish on there. If it's not, then let us know, and hopefully we will cover that. Yeah. Bit of embossing powder and heat embossing, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that really brings out the colour.
It's without it being too garish, because sometimes a true glossy finish can be quite a lot. Yeah. Especially when you've got these papers, because some of the papers have got that kind of almost like a muted look to them without being too garish.
Yeah. There's a couple of different ways of doing it. So if I show you on this one, I've cut that out quite badly, but it doesn't matter.
I think that's allowed when you're doing it live TV.
So I'm just going to put a bit of our glue around the outside.
Lovely.
The thing is, if in doubt, because when I drew around that one, actually what I should have done was drawn on the back of the paper, so it was a bit hard under these lights to see the line.
Okay.
So if in doubt, if you cut slightly on the outside of it, because if you get an overlap here, you can either trim that back or just sand it back to give you a nice edge.
Now, Janey, it's the first time I've worked with you, and I noticed you were just using the glue. Is it this glue that you were using?
Yeah, so it's acrylic glue. I've used it for pretty much everything since we got it.
Okay.
Whether it be book binding, there's a little book that I made down there which has got the glued edge to it.
Oh, right.
That's done with that one.
Fine
Sticks your
detail with
MDF.
it, yeah.
It's, and I was saying, I think it was to Yanis yesterday, there's some samples here that we've got like little glass bottles stuck on. It will stick that as well. Yeah.
I like
really
these
good.
bottles as well, because they're quite squeezy, because if you suffer
nice
with dexterity, sometimes it can be quite difficult to actually get that glue out. But you're getting 3 of those, £11.97. And the details on your screen there. Like those.
So, what I'm going to do, I might just do one side actually.
Okay.
Because you don't really want to watch me just cutting out another one.
Well, the truth is, Jane, I could stand and watch you all day. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
So, all I'm doing is just distressing the edge. A little bit of walnut stain distressing.
Okay.
I think, you know, as with cards and lots of things, it just finishes it off.
One of my favourites, walnut stain, I must admit. I like that one.
Do you know what, this one actually I picked up from my local scrap store.
Really?
People should visit their scrap stores if you've got some. You can get fabrics and papers and all sorts of things. Yeah. Right. Okay. So if I show you the varnish technique.
Yeah.
But what I'll do to start with is just pop. Actually, using the distress ink again, using one of our stencils. I'm just going to, so, I mean, you could leave that just as it is. This is one of the papers that is in our focal elements. So there's different elements in the DVD. So you could just print that off, use it as it is, perfectly fine. Or you can go in with something else and embellish it further.
Add a little bit more. Now, of course, what we're working on is the pub sign from within your one-day special. It's been a very, very busy one-day special. And if you have just joined us, I know lots of you, well, actually, I was going to say school runs, but it's not Saturday, is it? But yeah, if you didn't see the launch of the one-day special, just to let you know that we've been very busy with it. It's sold out this morning during our Good Morning Hochanda show. So it's sold out before 8 o'clock this morning. But we have got it on extended delivery, and you can see the pub sign featuring there at the backdrop. You're getting, was it 2 of those pub signs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is 2. Oh, I'm beginning to remember. That's good. You're getting everything that you can see there, but you're getting multiples of them. You're actually getting 30 pieces in total. Some of them you're getting 6 repeats, so it's brilliant value for money. And if you're wanting yours, and the details are there on your screen. I'll tell you about everything else a little bit later on.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is just go in with the Versamark clear dirty ink pad. I think everyone's looks like
it can tell a story, can an ink pad?
So I'm just going to go over it. There we go, and then just some clear embossing powder over the whole thing.
Fabulous. If there's anything I can do to help, just
well,
holler. Do you want me to put
there
that back
we
in the
go.
pan? Yeah, no.
And I'll just heat this one up. Oh,
Oh,
are we not working?
and have you got 50p for the meter?
Oh, we're not working.
Oh,
there we are.
There we are.
There we are.
Okay.
We're back to life.
No panic.
Sorry, this bit will take a while because there's
That's
quite a lot on there.
That's all right.
But you can already start to see how it's really making the colour
It
pop.
is, yeah. Now, Sue has been back in touch. Could you relay that to me again? Sorry, I didn't quite catch all of it. Right, I think it's in general that Sue was asking. It wasn't this particular technique, although I'm kind of selfishly glad that we are covering this one because I do like this on myself. But what she was asking about is generally with MDF, what she's found is when she's applying papers or paints,
Right.
and she puts a varnish on, it tends to go a bit tacky. Now, I don't know whether she means that it's kind of the reaction between the paper and what she's using as a varnish, but in general, any suggestions are different things to protect what you put onto your MDF?
Right, well, it depends what you use. I very rarely varnish.
Okay.
If you're using paints, if you're using acrylics, then you don't need to go over the top.
Okay.
Sometimes you might, if you're using a very wet paint, you might want to gesso underneath your paint. And again with papers, I mean, MDF is not going to go outside.
Yeah.
Because
that's
obviously
the nature of MDF, isn't it? It's compact.
Yeah. So unless you had like a power text over the top of it or something like that. But really, you know, if it's going to be in the house, you don't really need to seal it with anything.
Okay. Does that help, Sue?
I hope so. I
hope
don't know.
so. It's so tricky when we can't have a face-to-face conversation with you.
Yeah.
Janey, talking about face-to-face, when do we get to see, do you go to exhibitions and things like that and you talk about your classes and workshops?
Yeah, so I just do a little kind of craft club every week down in Somerset.
Okay.
I have got a joint workshop coming up in October, actually, called the Crafting Jam.
Okay.
And we've got tickets on the website, actually. So one of the other tutors is Melissa from Simply Vintage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love Melissa.
So there's going to be 3 tutors, 3 projects in one day.
Wonderful.
You choose the Saturday or the Sunday. I'm also going to be at the NEC show this year.
That's November time, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the beginning. It's quite early
end
on
of
this
October,
year.
beginning of November.
Yeah, it's
I
early
think.
this year, isn't it?
So that'll be a first for Bizarrology as well.
Fabulous.
So we'll be there.
There you go. And if you are wanting to find that, all you need to do is, should we have a quick look? Because it's on the website. Is this on our website? Oh, Crafting Jam. So if you search for Crafting Jam, or look under the section there, you can see our event tickets there. That's for the Saturday. So you've got 3 projects with it. That's really good. If you're looking at the price they're covering. And you can get Sunday tickets, but that's just the Saturday, the 12th there. That's if you are going to Crafting Jam. But then, of course, if you're coming to the NEC, which I hope you are, because we're going to be there as well, you can see Janey on the stand there. So hopefully, Sue, if you are able to visit any of those locations, then she'll be able to answer your question face to face. But fingers crossed, we'll have covered it now.
Actually, the other thing that I'm doing with Melissa from Simply Vintage is next weekend, as soon as I get home from here, the sewing machine is going to be out because I do a lot of stitching and free motion embroidery as
fabulous.
well. And Melissa and I are doing the Handmade Festival at Hampton Court Palace.
Very
So,
nice.
and I'm running some little mini workshops there as well. So there'll be some bookbinding, lantern making.
Yeah.
So if you have a look on their website, if you're going, you can pre-book tickets for that as well. And Melissa's doing some lovely little workshops as well. So. Right, so all I'm doing now, because we've got our embossing powder over the top, it creates this little bit of texture and a little bit of gloss. So I'm going in with our Gilding Waxes. So this is a new launch for us as well. So we've got 4 different colours.
Now, they've got them in 2 sets, is that right?
Yes, sets
so
of 2.
this one is your, oh, that's a nice gold cone. I like that.
And they look nice when you mix the colours as well.
Which is silver and gold coming together in one bundle. And then you've got more of a coppery tone with a pearl finish. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that one's really nice. I like that one.
Almost like an interference with that one, as you can see. Beautiful. So if you're wanting your gleams, your pearl and copper, there's a lot in these pots.
Yes. They're going to last a long while.
I don't open these ones. They've got the labels on there, but you can see from yours there. Wow. Full to the brim.
Sorry, I just need to dip into
No,
that
that's
one again.
fine. I want to have a little dip myself. Oh, that's a nice
So
texture.
it's quite
like that,
kind of mousse.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Very
And they're
nice.
water-based as well. So if you want to water them down to paint with them, you can do that as well. And you don't need much of it. I'm yet to try it. I was going to see if I could water them down to put into a spritzer.
Oh,
so I'm yet to try
okay.
that. So maybe next time we'll give that a go. Okay, so when you put the gilding wax around the outside, it starts to pick up some of the texture from that embossing.
Nice.
So that looks quite nice. Okay.
It looks old as well, which is fabulous because when it's just
Yeah.
it's so fresh.
and I think the other thing as well, when you put this over and it brings the colour out, it does start to show up all these little
Yes.
patterns that are in behind as well, with all the layers.
Lovely.
So,
I'm noticing a bit of a theme with zebras here. We've got paint pots and mugs and all sorts here.
Yes. Oh, have you noticed this one as well? This is made with the papers as well.
Oh, that's fabulous.
So,
Curious.
yes.
Look at
The
that.
curious zebra. Yeah.
That is fabulous.
There we go.
Look at that, getting it positioned for the camera to perfection. There you go, professional.
Getting used to this now. Right, so the stand for the pub sign, all I've done is just black gessoed it.
Okay.
Because I thought that's just going to be a bit boring to watch me do that. But again, we'll get the gilding.
And we have got gesso on the show as well, so if you do want to find that,
black and
you'll
white,
be able to find that.
Yeah. So literally just putting some of the
Lovely.
gilding wax over the top.
While Janey's doing that, can I just mention that DVD? The papers that we've seen Janey working with, well, one sheet from the 90 plus that you've got in here. And that's just talking about the designs. When you're talking about the multiple sizes in this, then, well, you've got an endless supply, because that's exactly it. It is a supply within there, which is giving you all sorts of different ways that you can print off those papers, different categories. You've got your little Janey there that's going to show you exactly what you need to do when you log on to there. This is I just want it just to have a look at. When you start printing off those pages, and you can see the peacock featuring at the bottom there. I'm just going to bring in one of these papers. The amount of work and detail that have gone into these. These are the kind of papers that you would see perhaps in a paper pad where you might have a couple of repeats of each of them. Maybe 24 sheets in total. You'd be paying probably about the price that you're looking at on the screen. But with this, you can print these off to infinity and beyond, which I think somebody once said. But you absolutely got so many different layers in here. Each time you look into here, you'll see more and more depth. And the thing that I love about this is with each one of these, you've got a little bit of Janey in there, because you've got her photos, you've got her inspiration, you've got her experience within these papers. All we need to do is click print, and then there.
Right, okay, so quite rough and ready, but
lovely. And you've mixed it.
okay.
I like that as well, because sometimes we tend to think, oh, you can only use certain colours together, but you've kind of just gone in and used all of them.
They do look nice mixed actually, because on this one I used silver and bronze, and you wouldn't often use those two colours together, but it does work. Yeah. So I'm going to use a couple of these butterflies.
These
So
are nice.
using the same technique again, like we did with the embossing, I'm just going to, where's my ink pad? Here we go. I'm just going to ink it over in black.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice solid black.
So, I mean, you can take your time, and you can, there's very faint lasered lines in these.
I couldn't get over the detail that was on these.
So if you wanted to actually colour them in and decorate them like that, then, you know, that would look really nice as well.
Wonderful. Just to give you a time check, Jenny, we've got about half of the show left.
Right, okay.
And a whale of a time.
The time is, when you're on Hochanda time,
yeah.
Hochanda time is different, isn't it?
Like a speedy clock.
And also, I think everyone's the same. Like, once they get into their crafty zone as well.
This is it.
The amount of times that people say to me, "Oh, how long did that take you?" I honestly don't know.
We always do that at the beginning. And it's quite funny, because you think to yourself, oh, it only took me 10 minutes. But when you actually get into it, you can find... Phil Martin's the worst one for that. Oh, my goodness. I'll say it's a 20-minute card. 45 minutes later, he's still making it.
I think I said on the last show I did that Thursday night, me and hubby normally go to the cinema, date night.
Lovely.
So I was still working in the studio. He came and he said, right, are we going out then? I said, yeah, I'll just finish this and then I'll be in. Can you run me a bath? So I had paint all over me, standard.
Okay.
Half an hour later he came in and went, so we're not going then.
Oh, no, you completely lost track of time.
Yeah, completely.
Oh.
But then that's when you're in your happy zone, isn't it? It's, you know, it's good.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that one as well.
There we go. So what colour gilding wax should we put on here? Do you think they're going to stand? I'm going to stick
they're
them.
shouting at me. Which one do you want? Pearl, pearl.
Pearl, right. So again, it's just going to...
And this is nice because on the black, it looks different to something that's got more, on here, kind of got, well, I don't know if I call them sepia tones, but more lighter tones. It looks more pearl, where on this one, you're picking up that interference to give it almost like a pearly gold look. Like that.
It's really nice. Yeah, and you see the difference when you use two together as well. So, what I'll do is I'll stick these on so they've got a little bit of drying time. So that one there.
This is amazing.
Like that.
I still can't get over the price of all. Looking at the project you make, it's not a little project that you're making.
Let's pop that one there. And then I thought what might look quite nice, it might not, we'll give it a go. I've got this ribbon, which is kind of like ivy, like climbing leaves. So I thought let's pop this in around the sign.
You know you've got a good deal when you've got a director in your ear that has never crafted, doesn't really, well, I don't think you've ever crafted, have you? Oh, she made an exploding box once. Yeah,
it's supposed to be exploding.
Well, I don't know if it was meant to explode, but it did in the end. But she's saying she was seriously thinking of getting this. She fancies a pub sign in her kitchen.
Yeah, well, like we said, it's a good kind of starting place. Yeah. If you're new to mixed media or MDF, and you just want to have a go, combine it, like I said, with papers and whatever you want, really. Right, let's just poke
I was
these.
just about to say where are the little holes, and now you can see.
Let's just poke the holes through with my trusty little pokey tool. There we go. So yeah, normally you would decorate both sides, but you know, we don't need to do that.
So if you've decorated both sides, are there any kind of tips of how you can still find those little holes?
I normally do one at a time, so I would poke that one through like
and then
that.
Decorate the other side.
Then decorate the other side, and you can see through, and then poke that one through as well. So the only thing when I pop it on, you know, if we've got a little bit of excess paper in there, we might just need to trim that back because it might be a snug fit. But also, when I do demos, I always use our prototypes. So we cut everything out. And then that means, so with this one, after we cut it out, I kind of said actually we could do with the holes being slightly bigger. Yeah. So the kits that you get have had all the refinements made to them.
All the fine tuning.
So yeah, I find any little issues that I think actually, you know, if someone was to accidentally get a bit of paint in there or whatever, that could do with being a little bit bigger. So that's what we do. And I was saying actually, even with the papers, I started designing them quite a while ago, but some of them have elements in that are very new, because as I was working with them, I thought actually that would be quite handy, and that would be, we started off with one sheet of sentiments, we've now got two. The second sheet, then I started adding a few little symbols, a little, you know.
So you have to say, step away, Janey.
I did
step away, you've done enough
away,
now.
yeah. So let's put a little sentiment on there, and anyone that saw the shows yesterday, I did mention you can foil with these as well. So these have been printed off on a laser printer, same as a photocopier, so you can take it and photocopy it. And then all I've done, which I'm going to try and show in one of the demos later today, just put your normal foil over the top, run it through a hot laminator, and it will foil onto your print as well.
It's fabulous to do that. I've recently invested in a laser printer for that particular reason, for your foiling, and they're very affordable out there. So,
the one that I use is
you don't have
really
to be anything
cheap.
fancy. Mine's it's just black. There's no colour like
same as mine.
On there,
cheap as chips. What sentiment would you like?
Ooh. Oh, I like that one. A house is not a home unless it's filled with crazy dreamers.
Right, let's go for that one then.
Yeah, I can relate to that one. Or zebras. We've got loads in here. We've got beautiful, dream, create, extraordinary, fantastical. Love that one. Colour your world with your own crayons. That's a nice one as well.
So these are just all random things that I've kind of thought up. And then what I was saying about adding extra bits in. So we had all these random words, but I thought actually we need some
like the connectors
symbols so that you can put them together.
Love that.
So I've just torn that one out. I quite like it when they're torn.
Can't help reading the rest of these. Dance your own dance with a passion and a pocket full of glitter.
There we go.
Pollock is something completely different. It's a fish, isn't it? A fish full of glitter. There you go.
You can probably get glittery fish.
You probably can.
There's all
actually,
sorts of. Right, so pop that one at a bit of an angle. And then we'll see if I've covered these holes in too much for it to hang.
The moment of truth.
Yeah.
Do you want to drum roll?
I'm doing it all a little bit back to front as
Can
well.
I help with anything at all?
I think.
You got it.
Think
Yay, look at that.
There we go. And I'll just cut that little bit off. Pop a bit of glue.
And this glue is brilliant because it's been, whether you use MDF with it, whether it's papers, whether it's fabric.
That just needs a bit more grab time.
That's okay. Look at that.
There we go.
And that was pretty much from beginning to end.
Yeah, like I said, I would normally decorate the back of this as well. So obviously you can put it on display that way. You can turn it around, and like I said before, it's essentially two pieces of art.
Love it.
Or you stand it somewhere instead of against a wall that you can see it from both sides. Yeah.
Janey, thank you. I'll be back in a minute. We're going to take a trip. We're going to check out the website because there's loads on there. Naturally, you've got your one-day special, but if there are any particular elements in there you're thinking, I'm going to go for more of those, then you can do. Now, the pub signs individually, sadly, they have gone at $9.99 for two of those. I'm not surprised, to be honest. But look at those different elements. Some of those, you've got 6 repeats of them within the one-day special. I noticed with one of those, if you can scroll back again, can we go back again? Sorry, it's me directing from the floor. Off I go again. So have a look there. You've got 6 of those little swinging signs next to the pub signs. You've got 6 of those within there. $11.99. Your whole one-day special. You're going to get those in there, but you're paying what, an extra £17 or so, and you're getting so much more. And that is the key thing. Talk about value for money. Excuse me, a little tickle there, but. This is the first time that Bizarreology have bought us a one-day special, so they wanted to come in with a bang, and boy, haven't they done just that. We sold out before 8 o'clock this morning of the one-day special. We're now on extended delivery. With that extended delivery, you're looking at 14 days, but you are looking at 40% of the stock. Now, I stepped away, try again, I'm getting all excited. Stepped away from Janey, so now is your perfect opportunity for you to get your one-day special. I don't mind if you don't listen to a word I'm saying. I don't mind that at all. What I want for you to make sure you get your order, I want you to go onto the website, I want to place your order. Go for a couple of these if you're wanting to, because if you're wanting these, you have to get them as soon as you possibly can. Think about the future. Think about Christmas presents, just having them just in case you're wanting to make a sign for somebody's room. Oh, brilliant idea, Molly. What about those Santa Stop Here signs? You could be making loads of these, making them and selling them, and there you go. You're going to more than cover the cost of your bundle, but perhaps only have a couple of those items that you've actually parted with. The scope that you've got with these, phenomenal. I love these little kind of interactive things that you've got. I love this. You could have naughty or nice on each side of those, couldn't you? Oh. And then you could decide at the end of the day whether it's been a naughty day or a nice day. I love it. You could have it occupied or vacant, maybe. For wherever you wanted to put that, the smallest room of the house, maybe. Or headache or not. It could be, couldn't it? Love that. There's so many different ideas of these. Love it. And then, of course, you've got some of your little plaques again using some of those papers. I once saw a pillow that said that on one side headache, one side no headache. But there we go, I digress. And now the artwork that you've seen from this is Janey's own artwork. These are from her photographs that she's taken of her garden. Travels, and if you do follow Janey, you'll know that she's been on a fabulous expedition. She went out to Canada not that long ago, brought photos back, and those photos have been incorporated into these papers. And I do urge you to check out social media, because she's such a busy lady, so talented as well. And now we have the opportunity opportunity, should I say, to share that artwork and bring it into our own homes. And of course, there's going to be a zebra or two in there, alongside peacocks, flamingos, you name it, all those different elements that inspire our Janey. And then you will find them within that DVD. The details at the bottom of the screen. Now, if you want your one-day special, this is where you've got your urgency. 661-551. You need to be placing your order now. Janey hopefully is going to be back with it at 1 o'clock, and then of course final call at 5 o'clock. That is when, if we've got anything left, it's going to go up by a whopping great £35. You are saving so much more than you are spending with this one, which is why it's proved to be so popular. I'll leave those details with you. 661-5511. We have a look at the DVD. Now, the DVD is jam-packed full of inspiration. Could be a CD, because the CD wasn't enough. It wasn't big enough to contain our Janey and all of her fabulous pictorial compendium. Now, within here, you've got the interface that will allow you to work with this PC and Mac, and you've got a little Janey there in her little lab coat, as you can see, taking you through the paces. So there's no need for you to be concerned. So you can see here, you can learn about the angel policy, which pretty much is, if you print these papers out and use them for a finished project, then fill your boots, sell as many as you like. You've also got your templates. Now, your templates will enable you to make your little envelopes, which of course your little envelopes could then turn into little envelope books, just like this one, where you've got your little pockets as you work your way through, where you can be popping all little elements in there, little pockets of interest and excitement with these. There could be tickets, there could be memorabilia that you're keeping within there. Maybe you're making gift tags, gift envelopes with these as well. A whole host of different sizes. You can print those papers off, but then you've got the templates within here to allow you to cut those out. And then you've got the papers. Well, where do I start with the papers? These are phenomenal. The interest that you've got with these, the layers that have gone into creating these, the colours, the beautiful effects you're going to get that you can print off time and time again. And there's a whole host in there. I know some people won't be kind of resonating with the skulls, but look at these. I mean, arts and crafts style papers in here, absolutely beautiful. All for £13.49. Over 60% of the stock has gone now. And if you're a Freedom member, you've got that discounted price. It's no wonder it's been busy. 322775. We're going to head back to see Jane. We've got room for another demo in this hour, so I think we need to see that. Meantime, have a look at these. Think how amazing those pieces will look in your home. So, Jane, you've got probably about 10 minutes left. What can we, what can we get up to?
While you were going down the counter, I just started this off.
Okay.
So, if anyone watched yesterday, I did one of the round palettes, and what I did actually, it's standing up on the left-hand side there. No, the one next to it.
That one?
Yeah, so I did that one yesterday, and that's the one that we're going to send off to the winner of the Name the Flamingo.
Oh, this is for Fandango, Fabulous, whatever you called him.
So what I did on this one was I used a different pattern for each panel.
Okay.
And then did a paint technique over it.
Nice.
What I'm doing in this one, I'm doing the whole palette with the one piece of paper for the background. So all I've done while you were going down the counter was just draw around the palette and draw lines in between the slats, and I've just cut it out so you can see that that will piece together as a whole picture.
Lady Flim Flam, fantastic.
Yes.
So muted, that name, don't you think? Just a subtle name.
Yes. Well, yeah,
Definitely
we
a
like
wallflower,
subtle bizarreology. Yeah. So, just going to stick these on in order. Now, what I did yesterday was I put some gesso in between these slats so that if the papers didn't quite meet, you would see the black in between.
Okay.
I'm not doing on this one just because of the colours that we're using on the papers.
Okay.
It's a more subtle kind of muted effect. So actually I don't mind if we see the wood on the edges if we do.
Just to let you know, half the stock of the extended stock of the one-day special have gone. I know lots of you have got it popped into your baskets. Just to let you know, it's not safe there until you do check out your basket. It's not going to be on its way to you until you do check out your basket. And what we can find is that we get a sudden surge of people placing their orders. You turn around and suddenly find that it's popped back out your basket and it's been snapped by somebody else. Sadly, it happens. So if you're wanting to make sure that it doesn't happen to you, then check out your basket as soon as you possibly can.
Right, there we go. Yeah, I think we're going to be very busy cutting MDF.
I think you are. You're going to be popular, aren't you?
That's right. I'm planning. So I'm teaching on another cruise in
November.
So I'm sure there's going to be a lot more inspiration. Italy and Sardinia.
Oh, fabulous!
Yeah.
So was the one to Canada the first one that you did?
No, I did one back in October. And that's actually where I met Melissa from Simply Vintage and a few other people as well.
Of course, Melissa's regular contributor to us here at Hochanda.
Yeah.
Love everything
and
she brings.
Actually, she has had an influence on my... I've always had a love of vintage, and because I like the history, it's like, you know, when you go digging around in the attic and you find old photos and everything.
Yes.
But she's kind of reignited that, because she just absolutely loves vintage.
She finds
and
the most amazing things.
Yeah. And actually some of the laces that I've been using are from her, because she'll go and buy big bundles of things. If it's not truly vintage, it's not good enough to go into. So I'm like, I'll take that.
I'll look after
I'll use that. Yeah, that's fine.
Too exciting. Too exciting.
So yeah, on the Flamingo, a lot of the pink lace, that was from Melissa, because it's like, it's not actual vintage. But I'll take that.
I can just use then, none of that's vintage. That big box you got in the corner and that one next to it, none of that's vintage. I'll have it all.
But yeah, no, it's great, and the passengers on the ship love it when we go on.
I bet they do.
Yeah, so we teach on sea days, keep people occupied.
Yeah,
they learn new things, you know, new skills, and it's great.
Oh, sounds. Can they find out more about that from your Facebook pages and things like that as well?
Yeah, I normally put things like that on my Facebook.
Yeah. Although obviously you don't book through Janey, but yeah, if you want to know a bit more about it.
Yeah, so there's a whole group of us, and we all provide something different as well. So everyone is catered.
I love it as well, because I've heard of people going on cruises and sometimes the crafting isn't, shall we say, well, it's okay, adequate. That's the word I'm going to use.
Well, the thing is, like, when we went to Canada, there were 6 solid days at sea.
Wow.
So you need to keep people entertained.
And do you get people that come along who have never crafted before?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And also we found as well, so I was doing lantern making on one.
Okay.
So I had, I don't know how many people I was teaching the first one, and then all the people that took their lanterns away, they were going for a drink, or actually the chaplain had his and put it in the service that he did at the weekend, and then people were seeing it and then coming to us going, can we do that? Can we do that? Because, you know, it's people that haven't crafted before. We break everything down, we do, you know, like in the way that we do demos.
I think non-crafters sometimes don't realise the professional results you can get when you're crafting.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, as a teacher, it's all in the prep. You know, we need to break it down so people can achieve something in an hour or 2 hours. Right, so just sticking those on there. Then I'm going to go into one of the embellishment sheets. What I did before the show, I think they're dry. So we've got different little hinges on here. We've got keys, you know, a couple of little scrolls and things like that. So these 2 hinges here, what I did with the glue, I just put some little dots of glue. And then when I go over that with some gilding wax, it'll bring it up, so it'll almost look like little rivets. Or, you know,
so give it like an extra layer.
Yeah.
Ah, now Gail has emailed in. Good morning, Gail. Good to have your company. She's invested in your one-day special. I don't know if you've gone for these as well, Gail, but you'll see that they will work really well. She's saying amazing prices, and she can't wait for hers to arrive.
She's going to have fun.
She's going to
keep you busy.
Did you get some of the original ones though, Gail? Yours will be on their way to you in no time at all. So I'm hoping that you did. But yeah, when Janey's back, do let us see what you've been up to. Do we have a date for you to come back? For
No,
You're a busy lady by the sound of it. It's pinning you down.
I think we're going to be busy for a while now. Yeah. But Yanis did say yesterday, oh, have you thought about doing a craft along?
Yes, definitely. Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't mind that.
Oh, yes. Put me down for that one.
So, what I've done, rather than going in with the black, because I thought black might be a bit harsh on this one because of the pale colours, I just went on with the Distress ink just to stain the MDF.
Okay.
And then you can see now I've gone over with the Gilding Wax.
That's just exactly as you said. They do look like little metal rivets. Shall I hold that one just so as you can... It's so effective, just from little dots of glue.
And then again, if we did the same technique on these, if we were to put the clear embossing and you get that texture and then put that on, then that looks like metal as
Wonderful.
well.
Also,
sorry, I'm just going to take off that one.
Wonderful. Just to let you know, we are rapidly running out of time, unfortunately. Okay. We're down to about 3 minutes now.
Okay, not a problem. We'll do the same with this one. Pop this around the edge. So like I said, if you were to put embossing powder on this and then go over, it will look like old metal. Yeah. That kind of rusty metal.
And don't forget, everything that Janey's working with is available for you. The embellishments just on your screen, they're $9.99. As you can see, those were where you saw the little keys, the butterflies that we saw from the previous demo. They're featuring on another sheet, $9.99. The one-day special is at the bottom of your screen. And, of course, if you do want those little gilding gleams, as we were seeing earlier on, 2 different sets of those, check those out on the website. And the adhesive that Janey's working with, everything is on there. But don't forget the DVD. DVD will give you the ability to build print off those papers, and that's of course where the design started.
So there we go. I've just stuck those on there to make it look a bit more like,
like
an old gate. So obviously you could go further with that, but we haven't really got time.
Fine.
Unless we want to put one of these on there, we could do that.
Got a couple of minutes, so if you did want to add a little sentiment, you can do.
Let's pop this one on. So
now again, these are printed from the DVD. If you have got a laser printer, Janey was explaining, use your foil and a laminator, and you can actually foil those sentiments.
Yeah, I'll try and show that on the next show, actually, if anyone hasn't done it. So where on the other one I ripped it, the only reason I haven't ripped this one is because it's white text on a printed back, so I thought it'd look a bit weird if I was to then tear around it. So that could go up there, maybe.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And then actually, if we've got another small butterfly, we could have a little butterfly on there as well. Let's see what I've got.
I've got butterflies and dragonflies and all sorts. Right, oh my goodness, it's going in for colour as well, right?
Yeah, this is going to be speedy craft.
That's okay, that's not a problem.
Speedy.
For you guys out there, don't forget Janey is going to be back with us at 1 o'clock, so there'll be lots more to learn from Janey again during that hour. Each hour is crammed with so many different fabulous demonstrations. I love it. So do join Janey at that stage. I'll be watching with a cup of tea. 661-551, though, of course, is going to get you one day special for the actual palette that we were looking at just a few moments ago. This piece here, that is just one of those pieces. You've got 30 projects within that one day special for £28.94. And you've got so much more in there. You've got things like pub signs, you've got easels in there, you've got kind of little spinny roundy frames. You've got 6 of those. They're brilliant. There's loads, absolutely loads in there.
So top, bottom, where do you want to go, Hayley?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of like it at the top, but then it makes it top heavy, doesn't it? But
Decision.
Let's put it at the bottom, and then we'll add some flowers or something at a later stage.
If we put it there, she looks like she's looking at it.
That's a good point.
There we go.
Glad we made that decision.
So that
Janey, we're down to the last few seconds. I love it. We'll show you this at 1 o'clock. See you later. Totally lost track then. Jewellery box coming up straight after the break. Our regular Saturday morning 10 o'clock slot for jewellery. Then we're back with Hobby Gross, I think it is, by Lena. And then we're stamping with Inkwell Stamps.
This set of 100 powerful neodymium magnets are an essential staple for scrapbookers and album makers alike. Ideal for creating fastenings for your albums and envelopes or for use in your scrapbooking projects, these incredibly strong 10mm magnets offer a firm fix and a smart finish. To add this to your crafting stash, go to hochanda.com.
Hi, I'm John Lockwood from John Next Door. I'm lucky enough to have been a guest on Hochanda since day one. I've been working closely with Crafts2 on the development of the John Next Door brand and also working with their fantastic range of products. I'll be bringing you some fantastic shows that are combining the John Next Door and Crafts2 products. We'll be sharing things like the press cut dies and some of the Find It media and some of the other fantastic tools, accessories and other products that Crafts2 bring to everybody at home. I hope you can join me on my crafting journey and learn some tips and techniques from me that I share with you. So don't miss the Crafts2 shows with me, John Lockwood, on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Ali from Ali Stitch Your Fingers. I've been sewing most of my life. I absolutely love sewing. I've been with the Hochanda now from the very beginning, really. That's when I started to go there. The Hochanda family are lovely people to work with, and I'm really enjoying my time with them. Designing is a big part of the journey for me as well. I love going out and finding the fabrics to use in the projects and bringing them to you. I love the designing process from start to finish, and then the finished project is just the icing on the cake. So make sure you don't miss out. Come and sew with me on Hochanda.
Hello and good morning. This is my first jewellery show and it is with you, Di, so I couldn't be happier.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, so here we are with the jewellery box. How long have you been here now at Hochanda?
I'm coming up to 3 years in December, so
Ooh.
28th of December we're doing the 3-year show.
Ooh.
Got no idea what's in it yet. If anybody's got any suggestions what they'd like to see, let us
nice.
know.
Yeah, email in please. So let's get to it because there's a lot to see and we have got a big bundle for you and it is so exciting. There's so much in here. I'm absolutely obsessed with jewellery, so I could not be happier that I'm doing this show with Di. Item number 144882. Now you are getting a bundle which makes 11 pieces of jewellery. Honestly, and it's all absolutely gorgeous. So all of this you will be able to make with this bundle. So it's like £4.50 per item.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And the Angel policy is make as many as you like and sell as many as you like.
Oh, thank you, Di. That's great. So let's talk about what's included in this. Do you want to take us through it, Di?
Right, you get, let's come down here. This one is the twists, that's the chainmail kit. Then we've got the Byzantine chainmail kit. Then we've got another chainmail kit which is Cali, because I know you all love your chainmail. And then we've got a 2x2 chain. Now the 2x2, that could be a necklace or a bracelet. Leave that one till last and just use your beads up and your jump rings rather. Then you've got, this is new today, this is the silver plated version of the Stacey bracelet, and you've got enough materials to make 6 bracelets.
Wow.
You may even squeeze a little bit more out of it. And then we've got the chakra necklace with the gemstones, you've got your garnets, your adventurine, your amethyst, sodalite. So it's quite a bit in there, but you've got 3 full strands of beads, all these jump rings, chain, clasps.
So everything you need to make all of this, and the instructions have got the pictures with it as well, so it's very simple, step by step, isn't it?
It is. It's full colour, written instructions, and
as you would talk, you said, which I love.
As I talk it is how I've written it down. I've tried to photograph every step for you. If you get any problems, there's always a phone number on the back to give me a ring or an email.
Brilliant. Are you wearing any of these bracelets? Yeah.
Right. This is
Let's have a look at this one. This is the Cali. I love this. Absolutely love that.
And it's, once you've learnt to open and close a jump ring, it's the beginner's one. Then we've got twists, but that's got caught up with a bit of my own jewellery as well.
Yeah, so you're getting it, so you can make this in the bundle.
That is the simplest chainmail kit I've ever done.
Oh, okay.
Out of all of them, you can make this one if you want to. It will be my last demo of the 4.
Okay.
But if you want to do it first to get your confidence going, do so.
Brilliant. Okay. And Di does teach as well. You spend a lot of your time teaching as well, don't you?
Yes, I teach a lot around the Romford area and Hornchurch and Upminster.
Yeah. So brilliant. So the instructions are going to be great. So busy for that. Price is $49.99 plus your P&P. Oh, Flexi Buy. You can get it for 2 payments of £25. You're saving £15 on this bundle. You can make so much jewellery from it, 11 pieces. Now, let's talk about the instructions on their own, because obviously there might be people at home that have got all these, you know, that have got a big jewellery stack, got the links, etc. So you are selling these instructions individually. Item number is 458784, $16.99 and your P&P. You get all 6 instruction packs for that price.
So you get the 2x2 chainmail, the twists, the Byzantine, the Stacey's, the Chakra Necklace and the Cali bracelet.
Brilliant.
So you've got 6 lots of instructions there, and $16.99 is a fabulous price.
I know it is, yeah, absolutely. So 458784, great price there. Now, maybe you think to yourself, you've seen certain item out there and you'd like to purchase individually. We do that for you as well. So we've got everything for you individually. So we've got the very popular Cali, 196047 for just $9.99 plus your P&P. So this is the kit to be able to make your Cali, which you can see here. This is good. This was the one you were wearing. This is my kind of bracelet as well. I love it. I love kind of the chunky silvery. Yeah, I love bracelets like that, and I tend to stack them as well. $9.99 in your P&P. Everything you need to be able to make that. So you're getting everything and the instructions, which come fully photographed as well.
Yeah.
This is a popular one, isn't it?
It's the tools.
Right, yes, good thing to mention. Yeah, you don't get the jewellery making tools, but if you look on our website, we've got plenty of kits for you there. So item number 196047, just $9.99. Brilliant prices here, Di.
Thank you.
Now we've got the twists. So again, everything that you could need for this bracelet, all the jump rings, 057970 $9.99 and your P&P. So this is really, really pretty. It's probably more simple than the one we've just seen, but really, really pretty as well. 057970 $9.99 and your P&P. So this is going to make that one bracelet for you. Was this one you were wearing?
Yeah,
it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. One.
So this is the one. We're going to do a demonstration of it, and we're going to show you that we're going to come to that one last. But Di's wearing that as well. It's lovely, but a bit more delicate actually. That one, I would say, in the design than that.
They're
more
all
simple.
Beginners ones. And as we go through on the demos, I'll show you all the tips and techniques that make it a little bit easier.
Good. Now we're going to move on to the Byzantine. Now this is one that you feel is sort of more unisex, don't you?
Oh yes. My husband's got one, my boys have got one. So, you know, it's when you start to make the jewellery, it's a little bit you move on from the 2x2 to the Cali, then to the Byzantine. It's a little bit of a learning curve.
Yeah.
And that's why I've put the kit together, because it covers a number of skills, but these are basic skills that they just look good.
Yeah, definitely. Item number 792424 and your P&P. All the instructions are great because it's all photographed, all in colour, and it makes it really, really simple to follow those instructions as well. Yeah, as we said, quite a unisex bracelet that. You've got 3 sons, haven't you, you're telling me?
Yeah,
3 sons?
I've got 3 boys,
3
2
boys.
girls.
Oh, and 2 girls?
And 2 girls.
Oh.
We've got 15 grandchildren
And nearly 16.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? I said, that's expensive.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, very expensive Christmas. So this is the Stacey bracelet. So details coming up on the screen. Now this is got. So this was in the bundle, in a different colour.
In the bundle, it's silver-plated wire. On its own,
Is rose gold coloured dye.
Wire, yep. It's a non-tarnish wire, and in this bundle, you've got the amber, black and purple. In the big bundle, you've got red, blue and purple.
Yeah.
Silver plated.
I love this one. I'd be tempted with the bundle and then add this on. I told you I'm just getting into rosy gold colours, didn't I? And I know it's not all about me, I'm just expressing that because I feel it goes with every other jewellery as well, the rose gold. It just seems to match with everything, I feel.
Yes,
outfit-wise, yeah, jewellery-wise, yeah, everything. So 055613, oh, there's a freedom price on this, £12.59 if you are one of our freedom members. And of course that does include your P&P. Brilliant. So, £13.99 is your full price with P&P. Now, this is my favourite. So this is the Chakra Necklace Kit. So it's making 1, and I love it because it's got all these little crystals in. So your citrine, we've got your tiger's eye, we've got your amethyst, I believe. Adventurine.
Sodalite.
Absolutely gorgeous. I love this. My mum would love this as well. We're into all of these things. So this is really, really pretty. Is this easy to make?
This is a beginner's one.
Is it?
We can probably make this from start to finish, I'd say 15 minutes.
How good is that? You could be making this at home. Isn't it pretty as well? Such a pretty necklace. You know, if you're wearing that, you're going to be drawn, your eyes are going to be drawn to that immediately. So 559813, that's the kind of necklace that you wear when everyone says to you, wow, I love your necklace, where'd you get your necklace from? So that's just £9.99 and your P&P. So let's have a look at the website because there's so much more to see. Also, you might want to add your tools as well. And you can shop by brand. So obviously just pop that in and have a look. So everything that we've mentioned going down the counter and more. So we've got some extra wire on there. If you're a pro already, extra jump rings, you might want to be stocking up on things like that. But really, really beautiful. Got the tools as well. And you know, speaking to Di before the show, she is a pro, obviously. She's a teacher. So it's great as well to be able to tune in to Hochanda and be able to get a lesson in jewellery making by the lovely Di. Because she knows what she's talking about, don't you?
Thank you. Is what we're going to do to start off, I'm just going to show you the basics of opening and closing the jump ring.
Yes, please.
We do have the extra jump rings on the show today, which I'll go through in a minute. But this little gadget here comes if you purchase the jump rings as well. It's called a jump ring opener, and is what we do. We don't put it on as a proper ring. I just put it on the end of my hand. I get my wide nose pliers, put the joint at the top, and to open them, just put it in and twist.
Wow.
Now, if I've done that a bit too fast, I apologise. So I'll show you again. I put the joint at the top, put it in and twist.
What a good idea.
Now, I will sit there watching telly, opening all my jump rings and putting them to one side. I can watch the telly and open these at the same time.
Right, well that ring is a must. The details are on the screen, 580 986 1299 and your P&P. You absolutely need that ring. That's ingenious.
That comes with the jump ring pack, and in there you get, I mainly use 9 by 1.2, 7 by 1s and 5 by 1s. So the 5 by 1s you get 975 of them, the 7 by 1s 475 of the jump rings, and the larger ones, the 9 by 1.2s, you're going to get 275.
You're getting all of that and your opener for $12.99. You need the opener.
So when you close the jump ring, I have always used my snipe nose and my wide nose tools. I know there are some specialist tools out there, but I don't see the point of buying them if you don't need them. And I hold it with one hand, I take it backwards, and then together. Did you hear that click? That clicks it closing.
Oh, okay.
So let's show you how I open it as well doing these. So to open it, I just bring it forwards. To close it, I go backwards and together.
That's easy.
That's how you open and close a jump ring. Once you've, what I say to people is take some of the bigger ones and just practice opening and closing so that you've learnt the skills, and then you can move on from there.
Wow.
So in the big bundle, we've got 4 different chainmails. We've got the 2x2, that isn't available separately. Then we've got Cali, Byzantine and twists. And these are mainly using 2 different size jump rings. And it's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you now how I do a 2x2. So I've opened and closed some of these while we was waiting to come on air, and I go through 2 jump rings and I hang 2 on there. So I've gone through 2, I've hooked 2 on, and then I close. So then I've got 1 in the middle, so I get one of my open ones and just hold it on the top corner, hook through the bottom 2 and hook the top 2 on. And that's crossed over.
Wow. Bundle on the screen. Don't forget you're getting 11 pieces of jewellery. This is just a fraction of it. 144,882, 49.99 and your P&P. Sorry, Di.
That's all right. Once you've closed it, you find that you've got a chain that's 2 by 2 by 2. But when you first start this off, what you can do is just open one, hook it through 2 and close. You know, you haven't got to make it as complicated as I've just made it. Open one, hook it through 2 and close.
What a lovely thing to do.
And that is a 2 by 2 chain. That will hold, it's so strong, it will hold any of your wirework pendants as well as being a bracelet, but you could turn that into a charm bracelet. That's your basis.
Yes.
Because
I love a charm bracelet.
So that's your 2-2, and it's really, really simple. I'll show you again.
Di, guess what though? We're already at 20% of the stock gone of the bundle.
Wow, thank you. So we're going to go 2 through 2 with 1, do it up. And there's a reason I'm concentrating on this one for a minute, because it's the staple diet of the next 2 demos as well. Through 2, backwards and together. So now that is how you do your 2-2. That is how to do the 2-2 chainmail. Then I'm going to jump quickly to the Cali. You think, what? That looks really, really complicated. Take it from me, it's not. In the bundle, in the Byzantine part of it, you're going to get a wire hook. I make these for them because a wire hook is really, really handy on sorting out your jump rings. You can just hang it on, and we use it for spreading in a minute. So, as I said to you, not all tools have to be expensive. And it's what I've done 4 of these, 2 by 2 by 2. They're 3 lots of 2-2 chain. And this is the first part. So then I get one of the bigger jump rings. Thought I'd open some. And is what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hook these on. 1, 2, doesn't matter what end, 3, 4. So let's lay that down. As you can see, I've put all of them on there. And I'm going to do it up. Lay it back down again. I'm now going to get another open jump ring. And this time I'm going to slowly take it through all 8 jump rings that are there. It does go, so let's just turn it over. Feed it through. And as you feed it through, wiggle it round. That's it. Now, it doesn't matter that this one's going to go on from the opposite direction, I was hoping. There we go, and we're through.
Wow, that was quick.
And then we're going to close that. So it's what we've done now. We've now got the first sections of...
Yeah, look at that.
This is one of the sections that we're making. So on this one, I've already joined one side of it together. I'm going to show you how we join the other side. So getting a 2 by 5 by 1, we're going to go through all 4. What I say to people is, when you first start out, it's nice, if you've never done chainmail before, the order that I recommend is the 2 by 2, then twists, then Cali. But because we were doing the 2 by 2 chains, it just went on, and then Byzantine. And it's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close that one. So that started to join it all together. And I'm going to put another one through. So it's going to go through all 4 of them. And then we do it up. So I've now got 2 more jump rings to add, and then we've got a section done.
Wow.
So through the 2 at the end.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter whether you come from the top or the bottom, just hook it through. And let's get one more. It's all
We're
right.
a third of the stock of our bundle sold out. 11 pieces of jewellery. That is why. 144882 49.99 and your P&P. And we've got Flexi Pay on here as well. So this is some of what you're getting. So much, 11 pieces of jewellery in total. You're getting all of those instructions as well, which are brilliant. They're really clear, they're all photographed in colour, really clear instructions for you can follow. So as you're sort of seeing Di going through it on the show is almost how the instructions come to you when you're reading it through at home. So it's really nice, really simple, and you can make so much with this bundle, which is why we are so incredibly busy. So before we go back to a demonstration, I just need to announce The newsletter winner. So this is our Freedom newsletter winner. We do have a winner, and she's won some chainmail bracelets. Barbara Walker, well done. Lucky
Congratulations.
you. Yeah, congratulations. Lucky you. You're going to get 3 kits, which will be going out to you, I think, next week, won't they, probably?
Yeah.
Did you bring them? Yeah.
Kate's posting them out next week.
Yeah, so next week you'll be getting them. So we would love, when you've done them actually, and I'm sure Di would, to see some pictures of what you made, if you don't mind
yeah,
emailing
I'd
them.
love to see them,
I'll
Barbara.
send them to Di, because that would be fab, wouldn't it? So well done you.
Thank you.
Anyway.
So I've put one of the pair on. I'm now going to put the second pair on. So is what happens, you then repeat the same on the other side. And that gives you the connectors. Now these connectors you could use for other things. They'd be good in a necklace, where you'd got a little bit of 2x2 chain in between. They're very, very versatile. So it's what we do now to join it all together. I'm gonna open a jump ring, and I put 2 there and the connectors. Close the jump ring. I'm then going to put a second jump ring through, 2 and 2. Close. Oops. Twisted it up. So as you can see, we've now got 3. I made some of these before we came on here, just so I can show you that once I sit down and make some of these up. It's alright, my eyes are trying to focus. I can't see that one. It's...
Which tools, you know, if you're just getting started, which tools are a must?
Right, for me, it's your round nose pliers, your cutters, your wide nose, your snipe nose.
Okay.
And then we've got the nylon hammer and the nylon wire straighteners.
Great.
I'll explain those when we go on to the wire.
Okay, brilliant.
But also with these, the nylon hammer, you can also work harden your chainmail, as long as it's a copper-based wire and not aluminium.
Okay.
Now, what I mean by work harden is getting it. These wires are quite flexy and bendable, but when you tap them, and I'll show you about that in a minute, it makes it go really, really hard, and it causes a molecular change in the wire. It gets very, very technical, but it's something that's really, really simple. So as you can see, I probably made this too big for you now, Nikki. Let's have a look. Pass your wrist over. Ah, no, I think we'll get away with it. So now, at the end, to finish it off, I've got opening the small one. I'm going to go through there, pop that on.
You do get the clasp with it as well.
Oh yeah, you get all the clasps and everything. The only thing you don't get are the tools to do it, but I know a lot of you have already got the tools.
Yeah, and if you haven't, have a look on our website, because we do the kits.
And that's how we do Cali. So now we've done Cali, and we've done the 2x2.
That was so quick.
So there you go. You've got a neck bracelet for later. Now, the next one is Byzantine. Now, people
look at this. Sorry. Can we just look at it before we start? Look.
Yes. That's the Cali bracelet.
My mum's going to be so jealous of that.
We'll have to teach you. You can make one for
Yeah,
Christmas.
well, do you know what? This looks doable. This really does look doable, because I always felt like jewellery making must be really, really difficult, which is why, as big a jewellery fan as I am, I've never made it. And I've spent so much money on jewellery, you know, costume jewellery, all sorts of jewellery. I'm mad for it. But I've never, ever thought about making it, because I just thought it would be too tricky.
It's breaking it down into small sections. Most people start off with stringing beads and then they go on to, you know, I do a lot of bead weaving as well, which is sewing with beads. But here at Hochanda, everybody seems to love the chainmail, the wire work, and maybe the next show I'll mix a bit of sewing in as well. We'll see if we can get all three in. You never know your luck.
What time are you on again?
I'm not on today.
When you next come back?
Oh, when is it? Either 16th, 17th of November.
Oh, okay.
The Saturday. Then I'm on in December. And after that, I've got no idea.
No.
So,
Me neither. I don't know when I'm here after December either. I don't know what I'm doing next week, to be honest with you. Webster, our director, had to give me a plan of everything that was happening today when I walked in this morning, because I'm a bit disorganised.
I know that feeling. Right, because what we do here with the Byzantine, it still goes back to the 2-2 chain. So you've got 2, 2 and 2 3 times. And then we get hold of it and we pinch it. I pinch it between my finger and thumb and I press one forward, push one forward, one back, and then we're going to come through the middle of it. And I should have done one with bigger jump rings so you can see it more.
No, but you can see that perfectly.
Right.
You've got a very good director. You are getting really good shots on this, actually. It's brilliant. You can see it.
I'm trying to keep
really
my hands
well.
as still as possible and flick these back. But what happens? The eyes decide that... Right, let's try again. Forwards, back, open it up, and you lift the bottom 2. Would you believe I was doing, as you can see, I've done all this. It isn't this hard. I'm just making...
No, you're not making it look hard at all.
I know what it is. I've got a bend in that.
Item number 144882.
I'm going to apologise. As some of you know, I've had a problem with my eyes this year, and the bright lights of the studio... There we go, we're through. The bright lights of the studio has just made them flicker a bit, so sorry about that.
Please don't apologise.
As we can see, we're through the 2 in the centre, and what we're going to do now is start again, and we're going to go next to that one. As you can see, I've left the hook in. I only leave the hook in for the first one, and then close, put another one on, take it out, hold it, and go through. Come on, through you go. So now we've put 2 together. What I'll do later on this afternoon, I'll go on Facebook and do a live.
Oh, good idea.
And show this in a bit more detail. 2. I might even have one up on DizzyDye.3 or Crafting with Dizzy Dye on Facebook already, so two and another one. So is what we've done. We've just done another chain of 3. Let's see if the eyes will let me do it this time. Pinch it, forwards, backwards, and under. I know it fits. I'm not focusing. I do apologise.
Don't you apologise. Let's have a look at my bracelet. Let's have a look at my bracelet. This is just one of 11 pieces that you will be getting in this bundle. We are nearly half of the stock gone of the bundle. So much. You make 11 pieces of jewellery. Bracelets, you're getting this beautiful, look at all those that you can make. One of them I'm wearing on my wrist that I absolutely adore, and then you're getting a beautiful necklace as well. There is so much to make. The great thing as well is that Di is given all of the instructions and they're really clear. So everything's photographed in colour and all the instructions are really, really easy to follow, so you almost can't go wrong with it. So item number 144882, but you do need to be quick for that. The price is $49.99 plus your P&P, and we've got 2 flexi buys as well, which are just £25 and P&P on your first payment. This is new today as well, this bundle.
Now, this is the twists bracelet, right? Now, twist is probably the easiest one I've ever done. It came about, I was doing some piles of jump rings and one of the girls said, should we just join them together? I went, yeah, all right, let's see what it looks like. And we loved it, and we've even done it in class now. So, one big one. This is what
you're wearing, isn't it?
Yes. It's one of the ones I'm wearing, and I'm wearing Callie as well. So, I've opened and closed the big one, securely closed it. I've hooked it on, and I'm going to close it. So this is a great one for learning how to open and close. What I said to you about practicing. Maybe I should have done this one first. So it's what we do. We open, we securely close one, we hook it on, and then we close it again. So then, as you can see, it's not in the right position. Is all we're going to do is push them together. And once we've pushed them together, we get our small jump rings. We open it up, we hook those 2 through, and these 2. And they do fit.
These tools are so handy.
I'm sure there's lots of toolkits on the website.
Loads of different pliers and things.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing you need to add. You're literally getting everything in this bundle, which is why we're so busy.
There we go. And we do it up. Flick it down.
Di, considering you were saying to me before the show that you did have a few problems with your eyes, you're doing absolutely brilliantly, because I think I'd struggle a little bit with some of these tiny ones. And she's so quick.
And we've got 2 and 2 again. Do it up, and that's how we do it. Yeah, I was doing really well until I came back into the bright lights, and
I know.
It's just
but like
flared.
I said, I'd struggle.
Yeah. I know somebody's going to say put your glasses on, but I can actually see better without them today.
Our lovely director has just said, would you like the lights dimmed a little
No,
bit?
I'm all right,
sure?
thank you. Yeah, it was just that one. The silver was shining off of it. As I say, I'll do a live later on and put it up on Facebook so
honestly,
everybody can see it.
Honestly, it's been so clear and concise and brilliant.
And this is how you do the twists, and you just keep going until you get to the end. And I'm not going to finish it off completely because I've still got 2 more demos that I'd like to get done. And we're going to open it, hook it through, hook it on, and close. Just take your time with them. Out, we've got one for the granddaughter's dolls.
Brilliant. Honestly, fantastic.
They're that quick.
Yeah.
As I say, it's a little bit of practicing with the jump rings. Once you've done that, you're away. Also, can I just say something? You know, we spoke about the nylon hammer.
Yeah.
If you gently tap your chainmail, it turns your turns the rings from flexi and bendable to hard. So later on, so here's a piece of wire that I'm bending up in my fingers, trying not to wreck the nails.
Your nails look gorgeous.
I went and had them done the other day.
I noticed
but
them.
They, because I work with fire and making beads and things like that, they don't very often last very long.
You're just telling me quite a story.
Yeah, I can wreck nails. So as you can see, I just bent that up with my fingers. Now that could be a connector for a bit of 2x2 chain. It's just a piece of wire that I had. I'm gently going to tap it, and while I'm tapping it, the wires, when they're manufactured straight, so when you tap it they bend and they all lock together and it makes it stronger. I'm not whacking it, it really is a gentle tap. I can do it on my hand. Now you feel that, and I've just bent that with my fingers.
Yeah, that's pretty solid, isn't it?
So when you tap your chainmail afterwards, it strengthens it.
So you're getting the hammer and you're getting the nylon pliers as well?
Yes.
So what would you be using those for?
Well, for these, we're going to use it on the next demo.
Okay.
So we'll see that.
Stay tuned. But details are on the screen. 497295. Thank you so much, Di. I need to go mention some of the other items though, because we are so busy. So we've got a bundle of jump rings too, which is great. So this comes with that opener. Honestly, the opener is a must. I'll get Di to show it to you again. Absolutely a must have. 5809861299 and your P&P. Now we've got some more silver wire as well. Oh, Molly's having a bit of trouble with one of the cameras. 439768 and your P&P. So 4 of your assorted silver plated non-tarnish wire, and now this I love because we've got the rose gold coloured anti-tarnish wire bundle. 29 metres in total for just £9.99 plus your P&P. Brilliant prices on this hour. And also, doesn't she explain this brilliantly? You know, she makes it so simple and so easy and really easy to follow, but the jewellery is absolutely beautiful as well. Now the bundle has been very, very busy because 11 pieces you can make with this, and they're gorgeous, and I'm wearing one of them actually, which I'll show you in a moment. 144882. This is brand new today, $49.99 and your P&P. So let's have a look at this. But we're 2/3 of the stock gone. This isn't going to last. And how nice is my bracelet? A lovely present. This is the Cali. A lovely present from my new friend Di, who I met this morning, and we had a lovely old natter in the green room over a cup of tea while I ate my breakfast and got to know each other. And she's absolutely lovely and explains things so well, because to me she's made all that look very easy, very clear. And what's really good is that you're getting all of the instructions in this bundle, and they're just as clear and concise with really, really good pictures. So it's doable for anybody. 144882. 2 flexi buy payments of £25 and P&P on your first payment. So let's see what we get in here. So you're getting the wire, you're getting the jump rings, the bead strings, you're getting the little crystals as well for your necklace. This is all the stuff you can make. So your 2x2 chainmail bracelet, your twist chainmail bracelet, your Byzantine bracelet, your Stacy bracelet that we can see there, 6 of those, your Chakra necklace, which is one of my favourites. It's absolutely beautiful, like a real standout piece. And then also your Cali chainmail bracelet. So all of this can be made. The necklace is absolutely stunning. The bracelets are gorgeous. You can stack them all. I'm the kind of person that always wears about a minimum of 6 bracelets. But you can wear this, you can wear one on your own, you can wear them all, they'll all mix and match. And it's just such a great kit. Whether you're into your jewellery already or you're not, this would be a fantastic bundle. 144882, but we are so busy for this, $49.99 and your P&P. Now, if you already have a lot of kit at home already, then you might just want the instructions. And this is a brilliant price. 458,784, you're getting 6 instruction packs in here. So for all the kits in the main bundle, so that would be your Stacy bracelet, you've got your 2x2 chainmail bracelet, your twist, your Byzantine, your chakra necklace and your Cali chainmail bracelet. Everything in there, 6 instruction packs, clear, concise, and that's just if you would like to have a go yourself, or if you've got your own kit at home, then that would be ideal. Item number 458784. Now, you might think to yourself, I don't need the whole bundle, I just want to buy certain items or just one. We can do that for you. So, here we've got the Cali. Now, item number is 196047,999. This is beautiful and I'm wearing it, I'm thrilled. $9.99 and your P&P. So again, this is everything you need to make the bracelet. Instructions included. You just need the tools, which you can get on our website. So absolutely gorgeous. I'm thrilled with my bracelet. Then also you've got the twist. So bring up the details for that. Again, all of this in the bundle, but you might just want to buy it individually. So these are the twists, chainmail bracelet. So $9.99. This was the last demo that we saw, the very last one that I did. $9.99 and your P&P 057970. This is almost a more classic, sort of simple looking bracelet, and we saw that one at the end. Now, then we've got the Byzantine. So Di said this is more, she thinks this is more of a unisex bracelet. Her husband wears it, her sons, but also equally this is something that I would 100% wear. 792,424. $9.99 plus your P&P. It's very, very cool. It's a really cool bracelet. And then we have the Stacy. Now, we do include this in the bundle because you're getting enough to make 6. But not these colours. So these are beautiful. These are the rose gold coloured and wire, and then you get the amber, the purple and your black, brand new today. And can you see that black one? Let me just, yeah, look at the black one there. Really, really cool. Yeah, I'd wear that too, Robin. We're just all admiring that die in the gallery. So item number 055613, freedom price of £12.59 if you're a member, including your P&P. And then your regular price is $13.99 plus your P&P. Then we've got the chakra necklace, which I adore. This is so striking. So you've got the little crystals that you can add on there. So if you're into that kind of thing, you've got your amethyst, you've got your tiger's eye, you've got your citrine. Really, really, and obviously such a statement piece there. And then look at all those jump rings as well with the beautiful crystals dangling down. So pretty. You do get that in the bundle, but if you just thought, I just want the necklace, then that's what you need. 539813, $9.99 and your P&P. Now, jump ring, are they? So jump ring bundle. So 40% of this is gone, and I tell you why. That's because of that brilliant ring that I'm going to get Di to show you at some point again, because it's absolutely incredible for opening up those rings. Like, honestly, a genius product. So you're getting the jump rings as well included in that. 580-986, $12.99 plus your P&P. We're also busy for the hammer and the pliers. So we saw obviously the hammer in use. We're going to see the pliers in use coming up as well. 497-295, $15.99 plus your P&P. So, we're back with our lovely Di.
I'm now going to show you how we make the Stacy bracelet. And people have looked at this and said, wow, looks really, really complicated. It's not. This is what I call a beginner's wire work. Oh. And one of the necks of this is keeping your wire straight.
Okay.
Some people get hold of it and bend it up. And this is what we use the nylon pliers for. Hold your work and pull it. It will straighten your wire as you go. And then keep the tension on there for a few seconds and then let go. And it takes, I've already taken a lot of the kinks out of these, because when I was coming today, I put it all in the box. That's how you straighten your wire. But just remember, when you straighten your wire, you'll work hardening it as well. So don't go too mad. And sometimes just let the wire go with its flow. So as what we've got 3 strands of wire. In the kit it gives you all the different lengths, and I'm going to show you how we finish it off. It won't be a full length bracelet, but I'll show you how we finish it off and make the handmade hook. So the first thing I'm going to do is thread one of the beads on. I'm going to push it down and I hold it with my thumbnail. I come over 2 and back out. I then get the opposite wire. I come over 2 and back out. This is your pattern, by the way, ladies, gentlemen. I'm gonna thread it on, and yep. So thread the bead on.
We're limited stock on that hammer and pliers, so you have to be quick with that. Only 10% of the stock remains. 497, 295, 15.99, and your P&P.
So over 2 and then over 2. The trick is, if you start from the bottom, you'll always be starting from the top. If you start from the bottom, you'll always start from the bottom.
Right.
But just keep your reps the same way.
Right.
So I always work from top to bottom. I'll show you one more time. Thread your bead on, over 2 of your wires, back out, over, up and over 2 of your wires. So you're always going over the centre wire. Alright, so now I'm going to show you quickly how I would finish this off. We're going to pretend Di's made the whole bracelet because we're running out of demo time. I'm just going to wrap this wire around a few times, each of the thin wires. Don't panic, this is all in the instructions. If I'm going, because I've done that a bit fast, sorry. I'm going to cut the wire as close in as possible, and then I'm going to squash it down, push it in, squash it down, bring it over. I always squash the wire down,
right, and
then lift it back up when I cut it, because that gives it a bit of a memory of where it's supposed to go.
So we just noticed Yanis walked in the studio, so our director was just saying, ladies, Yanis is
in the studio. Oh, don't.
Di's getting excited.
No, it's my ladies.
Right, Di. Do the ladies love him?
Yeah, they think he's great.
Oh, don't tell him that. He'll be doing all his signed photos, sending them all out.
Oh, if he does them, there's some certain ladies in my group that would like one.
Oh, is there? Yanis? There's some ladies in Di's teaching group who like you a lot.
So if you
and they might like some signed. He's already said it. Wait a second. He's got them already.
Oh right.
To be fair, there's a stack of them in our green room because Yanis is very popular. No one's asked me, but Yanis is very popular. He's got a stack, so he's always asked for. On my first day, he even gave me one. And I'm going to keep it.
You're going to frame that,
I'm going to frame it, yeah. Bless him. Right, sorry, Di.
Right, so I've wrapped...
The way he just goes off so quickly at the ready. Hold up, hang on, side photo, coming your way.
Now, we've made the round loop. and is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wrap it round a couple of times. And I've forgotten completely where I am.
I'm so sorry, Di.
That's all right.
We all got a bit flustered because Yanis came in the studio.
We'll blame Yanis.
Yeah.
Now,
Do you know what I have to say about Yanis? He is the nicest person as well. Absolutely lovely. I know he signs a lot of photos, but he is so, you literally couldn't meet a nicer man, other than Webster in the gallery.
Now, I've wrapped that one round, and I've wrapped this one round.
All right, so you said such nice things, I'll sign you one as well.
I was telling her I got one on my first day.
How many people have you got in your class?
Don't ask.
A
Just
lot?
do a couple and
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, how
I'll
lovely
share
is
them
that?
out.
Thank you, Yanis.
That's all right.
Thank you.
To be honest, we ordered too many. I've got to shift a few of these. This is fine.
You're the only one that has to do them. The rest of us are no one
You know
asks.
your Facebook page is going to be inundated now, don't you,
It's okay.
Yanis?
What about my Instagram?
Oh, Instagram as well. So
they can
I'm
be
just
fighting
cutting
over
these
those,
wires
Di, in your
off
class.
and tucking these in.
80% of the bundle is gone. We've got queues on the phone as well. That's just because Yanis has walked in. 144882. 2 payments of £25. Oh, you are lovely doing that, Yanis.
Oh, Yanis,
Listen,
thank you.
For you, Di, anything. I say I'm massive.
Told
I've
you.
been watching the show. This has been really good.
It has,
Amazing,
hasn't it? Yanis,
Little tip on how to get this to go round. Put your fingers on the end and just bend it in. Not sure if we're going to get the chakra one done. As you can see, I've made another doll's bracelet today, but we've got the idea of how you bend it round to shape.
Yeah.
And then we're going to use another piece and we're going to make our own hook
Lovely.
to close it.
I'm going to go watch.
Yanis,
Thank you,
I'll see you
Yanis.
soon. We're going to roll a loop.
We do joke, but it's so lovely.
I've rolled one loop one way. I've put it in so it's facing outwards, and I'm just going to push the wire around, and that gives us the first part of our hook. This is making our own clasps. All the instructions for this are in the kit.
Can you just pass me the sack of 3, because we are busy for this, Di? So, details are at the bottom of the screen, but have a look at these. These are so nice. You can bring them in on the okay, yeah, let's have a look at these. So, where are we? There you go. So we are getting very busy for these. 055613 13.99, 12.59, including your P&P as your freedom price. Now, these are not, you do get Stacey in the bundle, but you don't get these colours. You get different colours. You're getting the silver wire and the different colours. So if you want these colours with the rose gold colour wire, then you would have to buy this as an extra, and those details are on the screen, and they are very, very busy. Sorry, Di.
So is all you do with that, lift the bottom loop, just hook it through, bring it over, hold it. I hold it with my snipe nose. And this wire is so bendable. The girls in class will be screaming at me because I'm using my fingers and I don't let them, I make them use the
No, they won't.
tools.
You're taking Yanis's picture home. You're going to be
I'll
a legend.
I'll get away with murder
They'll
for that.
carry you through the village, Webster just said. He is so popular.
And then just squash it down.
Limited stock on that bundle. Sorry to keep interrupting you, Di. We're really busy. I know
It's
it's
all right.
annoying.
So that's how you do it. And then you would just tap it with your nylon hammer. Have we got time to do
How
the
long
chakra?
have we got left? We've got a minute.
Let's see what we can do.
Oh, look at it go. 144882. So the necklace is in the bundle. That bundle is 2 payments of £25 on Flexi Buy. You are getting 11 pieces. So much you can make. Bracelets and your necklace that we're going to have a look at now. And I'm going to show you my necklace again, just because